can a randomly assembled team?
Psyduck! Welcome to the team, Psyduck.
And frankly, absurd strategies.
That did nothing. But they did not use
defy the
I
odds.
don't know if this is the right play. We hit. Are we faster, though?
And take us to rank 1 in the entire world.
We random teams, and we are at the top.
This is Roulette to Ranked. We did it. We made it to Master Ball tier with a completely randomized group of Pokemon. Just as a reminder for how this challenge worked. We started at the very bottom, we started at rank 1 on a new save file. We randomized 6 Pokemon. One of those was Psyduck. They're the very top of the list you see on the left-hand side of your screen. And basically, every time we went up a rank, we added a random mon that we were allowed to use. We ended up with a pretty good team overall at the end, although we were relying on Nosepass, because it's decent. It has a niche. But by just using random Pokemon, we were able to cobble together enough wins to make it to Master Ball. Mission accomplished, right? So why am I here? You might be able to tell by the title, but we are going to attempt with this random group of Pokemon, chosen for no rhyme or reason, just whatever the RNG god has decided. We're gonna take this hodgepodge group of friends over here, and we are going to get them to rank 1 in the world. Maybe. Who knows if that could actually happen? But we're gonna try. By golly. Yeah. Last time out, we went from rank 9 to rank 10 Ultra Ball, and then we went from Ultra Ball to Master Ball. We ranked up 2 times, which means we get to add 2 random Pokemon to the team. So without further ado, let's see what is added. Here we go. Mr. Rhyme is actually not added because it's not in Scarlet and Violet. We are allowed to reroll. Kind of the deal we have is, you know what? If it's a baby Pokemon, we have to roll with it. Skidoo's put in some good work for us. But if it's not in the game, then we do get a reroll. So that does not count. We have 2 random Pokemon we're adding. Jinx is also not in the game. I actually think we've rolled that before, funnily enough, but it is not in the game. Yeah, we've got all our correct filters here, right? We've gotten very lucky with, like, getting fully evolved mons. I'm sure I'm jinxing it, but, well, there you go. But we'll see. Drifloon! Welcome to the team, Drifloon. Again, we are trying to get to rank 1, so I don't think we're adding Drifloon to the team. I love you, Drifloon, but we're probably not adding Drifloon. It does have Unburden and Tailwind, so there is definitely something we could do with Drifloon, but Thwacky's been making really good use of the Eviolite. I just don't think it makes sense to be adding Drifloon to the team. There's a good chance we'll roll with what we had last episode just because it's such a strong core. All right, last random Pokemon we're adding. Let's see. Frigibax! Welcome to the team, Frigibax! I think we're probably rolling with the same team you saw last time, but we're gonna get to rank 1. We're gonna try. The ladder just opened up. That means if we get to Master Ball quickly, we'll be one of the highest rated players in the world, but a lot of other people are gonna be pretty good and doing the same thing. And we have a weird team. Okay. This, I don't think is amazing for us. Raikou's interesting. Indeedee really interesting on a team like this. Venusaur is scary. It could either be Covert Cloak or Sash, I think, and it could have Sleep Powder. Really, Sleep Powder is what I'm more afraid of than anything else. Zamazenta does look good here. I think this makes the most sense to me. We're really gonna rely on Zamazenta. Nosepass, the only thing Nosepass would do here that would be good would be Taunt. I'm going to assume that Sash Venusaur, because you do have the Indeedee. This is a very unusual team, but I can see it being a very good team. Like, I don't think they're messing around, even though they've got some pretty niche picks. Woo. Alright, yeah, we're trying to get rank 1 in the world with our random bunch of guys. This is the scary lead. We are going to see how it goes. I think we have to fake out the Venusaur. I don't think there's a choice, because if they go for the fighting move on Scrafty, that will just kill. If they go for Collision Course on Scrafty, that is just going to kill. And so I think it makes the most sense to just fake out Iron Defense, see if that can work out for us. We are really hoping that it does work out. If they are Terra Ghost, or if they are Covert Cloak, both of which I think are very real options. This is bad for us. The thing is, though, we're playing with such a weird group of Mons, you kind of just got to go for it sometimes. So we'll see how it goes. No Terra, that's good. Is that Sash or is that Cloak? Okay, we dodged it. It is Covert Cloak. That is honestly not bad for us. We know the item now. Unfortunately, we know we can't lower their speed with Iron Bundle, but yeah, the dodge is pretty big for us. We take those, as they say. I could see Venusaur wanting to Terra here to get out of the Freeze Dry weakness, so I think protecting with both isn't a bad idea. I could also just Terra Ghost with Bundle and say, you know what, we're going for it, which I don't think is a horrible play as well. I think it might buy us a little bit more time. Just because I can see from their end, if I protect with both, that they go for Collision Course, then Flare Blitz the next turn. I think this is just puts us in a better position for a Mind Game. We don't have a response to Flare Blitz, truth be told. Bundle should be faster than Chlorophyll Venusaur, funnily enough. It should always outspeed. I don't think it kills. I think it kills if it doesn't Terra. I think Bundle, I am having faith in Bundle there, that a super effective Freeze Dry can kill this Venusaur if it doesn't Terra. I see him Terraing, though. That's pretty good. Come on, Bundle. Come on. Nice! Okay! Huge threat gone. Zamazenta is boosted up. That's pretty good for us. That's pretty good here. That's a very solid turn. We still have the threat of Bundle on the field. Unfortunately, we cannot speed drop this Koraidon. But we can protect with Bundle and Body Press, potentially. Let's see what else they've got. Registeel. That's probably going to be a Terra Ghost Registeel now that I think about it. Which is an issue. It is an issue. That's almost certainly Terra Ghost. Terra Ghost leftovers. Iron Defense Body Press, most likely. And probably a Heavy Slam. That means we really need to preserve Iron Bundle for this endgame. I predict that... Yeah, you're going to want to target down the Bundle. I think that Registeel is always going to be Terra Ghost. I think there's no world in which it isn't. And I want to protect the Bundle so that, yeah, it lives here. Yeah, the Terra Ghost Registeel is a huge issue. I mean, that surprises me. They're probably going after the Bundle. Yeah, the Registeel actually not tearing is amazing for me. Because I don't know exactly how much mileage you're going to get out of it then. I'm not certain this Body Press kills, but even if it doesn't, then next turn Bundle outspeeds and can knock out that Koraidon. So that's good for us regardless. Come on, big damage, big damage. Does not quite kill. I don't think that's good enough to ever beat the Zamazenta. Without Terra Ghost, I don't think that Registeel can ever beat the Zamazenta. The fact they went after Iron Bundle makes me think that it is an important Mon here. I don't want to risk missing a Hydro Pump, but I don't think Freeze Dry kills. Do I just risk the Hydro Pump, right? I'm trying to think, because otherwise, because they're gonna Flare Blitz again. They're gonna kill Thwacky if I bring it in. And having terrain control for the end game might be good. Having a Fake Out might be good. No, Bundle's more important. So I'm just gonna Body Press that slot. Bundle's more important. Just because if they've got a Fluttermane or a Raikou, being able to Icy Wind into an attack with Zamazenta is, I think, really, really big. We're not worried about the Registeel, we're worried about that mystery slot. So, yep, Thwacky will go down. Maybe they'll go down to Flare Blitz Recoil here. Okay, no, that's fine. This actually means that Thwacky's not going to go down. I'm curious what the Registeel can even do. If you have Thunder Wave, you can spread Paralysis. I'd assume Protect, Curse, Body Press, Heavy Slam is my prediction, but again, that's never getting past Zamazenta. It's simply, it just won't. It's, it's just not how that works. I have half a mind to cover for a Fluttermane switch-in and Woodhammer that slot as well, and just say, yeah, if you want Thwacky here, you can have Thwacky. I think that's what I'm going to do. I could see them preserving the Koraidon, and this would put me in an incredible spot if they wanted to switch into a Fluttermane that is immune to the Body Press. And then I think it could potentially just win me the game on the spot. So we're going to do that, yeah. Let's see what they go into. Nice. It could be Sash, let's see. Yeah, but this puts me in a great position for this next turn. It is Sash. It is speed, so we do have to be mindful of that. Yeah, we hang in there. That's not super effective. Oh, that Woodhammer put us in a really good spot. Alright, I can see the Fluttermane protecting here, right? I mean, I imagine you protect and go for a Body Press, would be my guess. So do I switch into Bundle? I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. I think my thought process is, if you hit Zamazenta with a Fury move at some point, it's not the worst thing in the world. We're gonna eat it well enough. I'm gonna go for Iron Defense and Grassy Glide. And yeah, and I think they've got ways to play around it. I think Protect Body Press makes the most sense here, but I just don't want to give them the that opportunity. Yeah, they reset up Sun here, which is very smart. I think at some point, Fluttermane will get an attack into the Zamazenta, but the fact that you're not Specs, the fact that you're booster speed, means I'm not the most worried about it. So I think Thwacky will go down here. Ice Punch. Thwacky! Thwacky is cracked. Here, I think I go for Body Press here, and I'm just going to go for... I don't think it kills, but I'll go for Grassy Glide into Koraidon. We'll see. Yeah, we'll go for that. Yeah, especially, like, since I've been targeting that in that slot, I figured it was the one more likely to protect. I'm not certain this Registeel has Protect. It is unfortunate this game is taking a while, just because we're trying to get to the top quickly, but I think we're in a good spot. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. So does Freeze Dry do enough, or are we forced to Hydro Pump here? I could see you switching out the Registeel into Fluttermane. I think I still go for this. I think this is my safest play. We'll see what they want to do. Yeah, going into Fluttermane and protecting with Koraidon, they're playing it right, but I just didn't want to make an incorrect read here and potentially just lose on the spot. I think that, like, at most, you're getting one attack into Zamazenta. Oh, they don't protect! Okay, no, we're good then. No, I think that puts us in a great spot. But yeah, the fact that they used Terra on Koraidon is really useful for us. The fact that we're not dealing with a Ghost Registeel, because that would have been a much worse situation. I think I protect with both here, is my thought process. See kind of what the Fluttermane wants to cook with. Just playing it safe. If we bait out a Protect from the Fluttermane, that'd be really good as well, I think. Well, I don't know if it'd be super good, but I could see them wanting to protect with the Fluttermane, attack something with Registeel. We're just playing it safe. The turn 1 Sleep Powder miss was big for us, but you know we take those. Oh, this game's taking a long time, which is not great for our purposes. I mean, yeah, if you go for that again, that's fine. Because a Moonblast shouldn't kill the Zamazenta. And we're going to go for, yeah, Freeze Dry Body Press. That should... Yeah, that should wrap it up. Because, like, I think a crit Moonblast won't kill the Zamazenta. and we should pick up the kill on... If you attack with Flutter Mane, then yeah, that's the only way you preserve Flutter Mane. I guess if they had Shadow Balled the bundle into a Protect on Registeel, that could be bad, but then I still think just next turn we can Heavy Slam the Flutter Mane at some point and still be fine. Like, I don't think the Flutter Mane's got enough firepower here. Yep, we just go for Heavy Slam. I don't think a crit is enough. Okay, maybe a crit would have been enough. Alright, okay, good, noted. Yeah, we were fine. A crit would have been enough, so that is spooky. But, that's fine. Alright, first win in the books. Alright, we are on to Ultra Ball! We rank up! And that actually means we get to add a new random Pokemon to the team. What? What am I doing here? Oh, we don't usually do this bit in the middle of the battles. Well, because it is a slightly different episode, we are doing things a little bit differently. So we're trying to get to rank 1 in the world. That means we need to use every resource at our disposal. We just went up from rank 9 to rank 10. That means we get a random Mon. I rolled this before filming the episode that you are currently watching. And that means that I potentially built a new team with a new random Mon that we're about to use in the episode. But only if this random Mon is actually good. Let's see. We're going to add something. What do we add? It's actually good. Wait a second. It's not amazing. I'm not going to add it unless it genuinely helps the team. I'm not certain it will. That's interesting, though. You'll hear my thoughts in a second, I'm sure. Yeah, we did not end up adding Regice to the team. I mean, the thing is, it's like, it serves a similar purpose to Glaceon in that we could run a Hail mode with Bundle and either Regice or Glaceon that is reasonably strong, but it's like we've tried that, and we found out that Nosepass having Wide Guard was better. Just it's a better answer into Rain, and I don't think we need Hail into Sun. And just like having like the moves that Bundle has is just too useful to want to relegate it to be more dedicated Hail support. So, yeah, I mean, this is just the best version of the team we could have. We're going for rank 1, so that's what we're going to use. This is a bit spooky. So they've got a Hail mode of their own, because they could go for Bundle, Alolan, Ninetales. I mean, they should be pretty afraid of Golden Go, though, because Golden Go shuts that down. So I imagine they do want to lead with Miraidon. I think this is usually my lead into the Sora team. I think it probably will be here as well. They do have Frigoraph to stop the fake out, but yeah, just having terrain control is really good. At some point, Bundle needs to be on the field, and I think we have Scrafty as well. I think this makes the most sense. Intimidate's good into a fair few things. Double fake out is really good, even though I know they've got Frigoraph. And Bundle speed control at some point, like an Icy Wind onto the Miraidon, can be huge as well. Alright. Alright, Frigoraph, Miraidon, I think that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Like, on this channel, we've gone up against so many dazzlingly Miraidons, which is just so not what we want. If that's the case, that's not good for us. I'm gonna hope that's not the case. I think I'm just gonna U-turn into the Frigoraph for a little bit of chip. If they want to go all in on Thwacky and like Draco Meteor, they can. I think if they double up into Zamazenta with like an Electro Drift and like a Psychic, I think it could go down. I mean, we just gotta bank on that not happening at the end of the day. If this is Terra Fairy, I'm going to cry. Please don't be Terra Fairy. Why are we going up against so many Terra Fairy Miraidons? I knew it. I knew it was. Have we gone up against this team before? Is that why I knew? I was just like, this is gonna Dazzling Gleam, and it's gonna be horrible for us, because that's just the last thing we ever want to see. Okay. Okay. Probably less damage than Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. It's still gonna be a lot, though. I mean, that's gotta be Specs. That's absurd, man. Miraidon is crazy. That's not on terrain. That's not even Terra Electric, which is probably the most common set. That's really rough for us. I mean, yeah, we can go Bundle and Icy Wind, but we're not doing enough damage at the end of the day. This is rough. I think what they want to do here is, I think they're going to Electro Drift into Bundle, and I think that they are going to hit my Zamazenta with some move from Farigiraf. I think the Farigiraf should have enough in the tank to kill. I think I could protect with both, potentially get out of range, see what they want to do, right? I bet they are choice specs locked. This is not looking good for us, though. I think Zamazenta just took too much damage on turn 1. Heavy Slam's not actually going to do a lot into Koraidon because... Or, sorry, Miraidon, because we're not a Steel type. And we are not... Yeah, it's not going to do a lot because we're not a Steel type. And we are not... not as heavy as the other form of Zamazenta, and so it's probably around a base 40 or 60 base power steel move. I'm not even certain it does more than Body Press. It might do more than Body Press, since Body Press is resisted. Yeah, Electro Drift Psychic, that's what we thought. I don't know if we really have a play here, truth be told. So we are gaining a bit of health. We might have to Terra Water the Zamazenta to try and live the Psychic, which, you know, is not good to be forced to do that. But I think that's kind of like our Hail Mary play, right? We Terra Water. I think we Heavy Slam. I think we always Icy Wind. And then we just kind of see what we can manage from there. But I don't think Zamazenta is going to have enough in the tank down the line. We can go for Iron Defense here. I don't hate Iron Defense. I think I will Terra Water Iron Defense. It's a bit of a Hail Mary. We're just hoping they leave the Miraidon on the field for the full game, which they shouldn't. That is surprising to me, though. We're Terra Watering. We're hoping we live whatever Farigiraf does here. I'm not certain we do. I'm surprised they left. They must have been... I bet they were just very afraid of the Steel move. Which they shouldn't have been, because we're not a Steel type. Yeah, Heavy Slam would not have been good there. Iron Defense can help. I mean, Trick Room would not be a disaster for us. Oh, hang in there. I don't know if we live. I don't know if we live. Please live. We live on 6. You know what? We're hanging in there. We're doing our best. I think we always protect with Zamazenta, and I think we Hydro Pump the Iron Treads. We want to keep... I was going to say we want to keep Bundle on the field to preserve Booster. That's not the most important thing in the world, since they are going to set up Electric Train again. I think we're faster anyway, so Booster preserving it is not actually super big. I think this makes the most sense, though. Yeah, I think this makes the most sense. I don't think a Body Press kills Farigiraf, otherwise I'd go for it, but I don't think it does. This could get him a free switch, which isn't ideal. But I think this puts us out of range of Psychic. Maybe they'll go for Trick Room? Trick Room would actually be bad. It would force Zamazenta out. If they... Yeah, no, that worked out for him. I mean, we could have killed the Farigiraf there. If we had Body Press, that would have been amazing. I think I want to go for Pump. I just want as much damage on this thing as possible. It's causing us a huge amount of trouble. It's walling Zamazenta too much. It's meaning we can't use the Fake Out on our 2 Mons in the back that could be really useful in enabling some attacks from Zamazenta. Clear Amulet makes a lot of sense. That is unfortunate. Let's see what they do. Yeah, we're immune to that. Yeah, if I were them, I would have doubled up into that slot. So Scrafty ended up being a good switch. Bundle, we need you to hit here. Okay. Alright, Bundle. Alright, Bundle. Alright, so Scrafty is confirmed slower than Treads. I don't hate the idea of, like, knockoff Hydro Pump, truth be told. Try and, like, play aggressive in their own Trick Room, pick up 2 KOs. I don't hate that. I think there's things that could go wrong with that. But I'm down to try it. See what crops up here. That is spooky, because that's the mon we targeted later. We could have close combated it. But yeah, I wanted the Frigoraph gone. Come on, bundle. Okay! Okay! Oh, we're still in it! We're still in this somehow! Alright. We should have terrain control. We're somehow up 4 mons to 2. I don't know how that happened. That's absurd. They've already terra'd. We no longer have Assault Vest. I am absolutely assuming this is Choice Specs Miraidon, based on the damage I've seen here. I don't think there's any way around it. And so I think I go for Poison Jab, and then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to switch to Thwacky. I think that makes the most sense in my mind. Alright. Yeah, they had a lead, but yeah, when they set up... Yeah, it was basically like switching out the Miraidon. I wasn't actually pressuring it as much as they thought I did. Because they assumed that Zamazenta has strong steel coverage. But... no. Not my Zamazenta. That's pretty good. That nullifies grassy terrain recovery. That means it should go down to another Poison Jab. Except we don't live that. Not without our Assault Vest, because our Assault Vest was knocked off. I think if our Assault Vest wasn't knocked off, we actually might have lived a non-crit. Maybe. We've lived it before, which is wild. That is actually not ideal for us. Yeah, Freeze Dry's very spooky. I think, yeah, we have to go for Heavy Slam here. We have to hope it's enough. I think we always Heavy Slam the Miraidon. The question is, do we Freeze Dry or do we Icy Wind into their bundle? Freeze Dry should be a 2-hit KO. Freeze Dry should be a 2-hit KO. But I went for Dazzling Gleam last time, so I have to attack that. Freeze Dry should be a 2-hit KO. And then the question is, does the bundle target... Which slot does the bundle target? I'm going to go for Freeze Dry. And I'm going to go for Heavy Slam. Let's see. Please kill. Oh, it doesn't kill. No, we lose. Man, yep. There was just not really a play there, unfortunately. Yep. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, and that just shows you why people don't use base Zamazenta. We are forced to use it, by the way. It's what we rolled. We didn't roll the steel typing. Not being able to hit the Miraidon in that situation is really, really rough. Because we didn't have the defense boost, I don't think Body Press was ever going to do enough. I think we had to Heavy Slam there. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one. Yeah, because that was probably a base... I don't know exactly off the top of my head, but it was probably a base 40 power Heavy Slam, which is why it did so little non-stab. I was really hoping it could still pull through for us. And then Freeze Dry or Icy Wind, it's like if they targeted down the Zamazenta, Freeze Dry was better, and we go for a Speed Tie in the end. If they targeted down the bundle, then Icy Wind was better, just in case we win that Speed Tie, and then can Icy Wind the Icy Wind so that Zamazenta outspeeds out of Trick Room. And so the question was just like, who are they targeting down with Iron Bundle? And so that's kind of where the dilemma was. I decided since in both... if they go after a bundle, it's like I have to win. It's like in both worlds, there's a speed tie, I'd have to win. And I was just like, I think they're going to see the Zamazenta as the bigger threat. They're going to know that it's attacking. And I think that's just a safer click on their end. So yeah, I stand by my play on that final turn. We just didn't have enough of the tank, unfortunately. We kept going up against Venusaurs, and they've got a Dondozo too, which I think is... I do not think Dondozo is good for us. That's a Tatsugiri that increases its physical defense. I'm gonna go with that. I played on, Showdown the other day, a Terra Fairy Dozo of this sort of set. And Golden Go Bundle could really pressure that, which is kind of why I'm going for this combo right here. And then I think we go Thwacky because it's better into Fluttermane than Scrafty is. I don't love this. I think this is a losing matchup because I think their Dozo can beat my... I think their Dozo can beat my Zamazenta at the end of the day. And so I think that is something that makes the matchup extremely, extremely difficult. Just because it'll have Unaware, so it's going to ignore our defense boost that Zamazenta relies upon. So I think this is... That in particular is super, super tough. They definitely expected me to, be weak to fire with Zamazenta. They went all out against it. I could Terra Water here? Do I need to limit that damage? Is there any other Terra I'll need? I don't think most of the other Terras should come up. I'm going to Terra Water Iron Defense, and I'm actually just going to Protect. Bundle's going to go down at some point to this, I think, which isn't amazing for us. Unless I switch it out, I could pivot it. I could see him doubling up on Zamazenta, just trying to, like, stop it from getting boosted. So we'll see what they want to go for. I hope they don't have Dozo in the back. I think Dozo is very, very bad for just our team in general with what we've got here. It's like I think we got some answers into it, but like I think Bundle in general is good into Dozo. But that tells me it might be Dozo if you're going after the Bundle like that. Oh, double up? When did we dodge it? That's pretty good. We will 100% take that. Does Body Press kill the Entei? I bet not. I bet not. I think you've got Dondozo in the back. I think you do. And so I think I want to preserve Iron Bundle for that. They're definitely going to be collisioning coursing the Bundle again. I might just go into Golden Go. I might try and be bold with it, and mess around a little bit there. It gives us a Protect for next turn, which isn't horrible. And like I'll get some information. I don't think you Flare Blitz the Bundle. You know that I can't Terra anymore. I could have gone Thwacky there. I definitely thought about going Thwacky, just because I think it's the Mon that makes more sense to sack. We got that. I mean, they could double up into the Bundle. I don't think they will though. That's unfortunate. We'll take it. That is extremely fortunate. Okay, yeah, we're getting very, very lucky here. I mean, it's a good sign for me that they are afraid of the Zamazenta. Zamazenta is faster, which is pretty good. So I'm down to... They might be choice locked as well, so I'm down to Body Press that slot. And yeah, just to pick up the kill, Protect with Golden Go, and then it's like I get to kind of see what they have in the back, which will let me know what I can, what needs to be preserved, what doesn't need to be preserved necessarily. That makes sense. Are they going into? I mean, show me Fluttermane, because that means you don't have Dozo that you can gear up. No, that makes sense. All right. I mean, we do get to hit it before it's boosted, though, which is not bad. Yeah, we've somehow dodged every single attack this game. That's a lot of luck. But, you know, we take those. Here, I think I want to Body Press. And then this becomes a sack in my mind. And I think Thwacky makes the most sense to sack. Well, actually, they can't Terra the Dozo now, can they? So do I need Golden Go? Is Golden Go doing anything? I don't think Golden Go really gets me anything here. And yeah, if you want a Flare Blitz, then you will go down to the combination of Body Press and Recoil. If you want to switch, then you know what? I invite you to. I've still got Thwacky and Bundle in the back. The fact that they did Terra makes Dozo a lot less threatening. Yeah, but I'm okay with this trade. Yeah, because yeah, since now I've seen you Terra, I know that this is kind of fine on our end. This should kill. Nice. Yep, because of that Flare Blitz recoil. Yeah, we're very lucky that we aren't burned so far with Zamazenta. Like, that's a huge amount of fortune on our end. Substitute, don't love to see that. They probably have body press on that Dozo. Here, they're going to show me Entei, and then they are going to switch it out, I think, is my prediction. This is tough. Yeah, we give them a lot of recovery with grassy terrain, which is not ideal. They can't tear it out of it, though, which is good for us. I think we go this. It's always going to be Entei here. I mean, they've got two options. They can attack with Entei to sack it now, or they can go out into Tatsugiri. I bet they go out to Tatsugiri. I might cover. The two body presses break the sub. I'm not certain they do. I think I might still Grassy Glide into the Entei. It's like, yeah, do I want to cover for that at all? I don't know if I do. I'll cover for it. I'll cover for it. Yeah, that was a very obvious switch, but I was just like, I don't want to let Thwacky go down for no reason here. I don't think we're in a horrible spot, and so I don't want to play too risky in that regard. Yeah, we're relying on Thwacky a lot here. Yeah, I knew that could happen, but I still just... Oh wow, that's super slow. That's crazy that Thwacky's faster. Crit, yeah, I mean, so Substitute's definitely going down if that's critting. I think it would go down anyway. Yep, defense boosts. Yeah, this terrain probably benefits them more than it does us. I mean, yeah, basically we're just trying to leverage it so that Bundle can get in and hit not into the sub. This is tough. Because, yeah, they're going to ignore Zamazenta's boosts. I could hard switch out Zamazenta if I think they are going to sub, which I don't think is a horrible play, but... Well, no, we get a Woodhammer off first here. We're gonna get some chip. They could protect here, though, I think would make a lot of sense. In which case, switching in Bundle might not be a bad idea at this stage. But if I get that wrong, that's really bad. I don't think there's any way you body press the Zamazenta at this point. Zamazenta's boosts don't matter. I think we are going to go hard Bundle. We're going to read into something along the lines of a Protect. I'm going to go for this. It's actually really good for us that Thwacky is faster than the Dozo. I find that extremely unlikely that that's the case, but, you know, we take it. It's unfortunate. We didn't get the read 100% right. But we're trying to stay on the front foot, not letting him recover too much. I think Bundle tanks this, which is why I did it. Yep. I was like, you're not going to body press into that slot. You'll order up, but you're not going to body press. And then, yeah, we've got the... Assuming our Mons live, we've got the tools to deal with the Entei. We're faster than it with Zamazenta. I think this is probably a Protect. I don't think there's much else to do, though, from my end. But yeah, it's like you're not behind a sub, you're forced to take a Freeze Dry and a Woodhammer. They should have Protect, though. Oh, they don't have Protect. Okay, let's see. This isn't gonna kill. We've gotten so fortunate. I really can't complain about luck. Please stay frozen. Stay frozen. Okay, that's really lucky. I'm sure they are livid over there. We were probably still in an okay spot, just because Thwacky did outspeed. We were still threatening quite a bit, and I kind of like our position for the end game, especially with Zamazenta at full health. But, you know, we'll always take a freeze. If it's on offer, we'll always take it. We take those! Oh, we faced two super stally Koraidon teams. The unfortunate thing is, because we faced such stall-heavy teams... Granted, I'm using Iron Defense strategies as well, but you kind of have to if you're forced to use Zamazenta. Since we face such stall-heavy teams, once we get to Master Ball, our rank's going to be lower than it might otherwise be. But you know what? We'll take 2 wins, no matter how they come to us, especially using, you know, what we're using. Yeah, I don't think Zamazenta really likes to see Eternatus. I imagine this is a final Gambit Annihilate. I wonder if this is a Cosmic Power Eternatus, and you just have a lot of hyper offense around it to try and eliminate as much as you can quickly. I think that sort of team structure makes a lot of sense to me. I kind of like leading these two, because I think if you have Scarf Annihilate, there's a good chance you want to lead it. I could also see you leading Tornadus. And I think Scarf Annihilate usually just wants to Final Gambit into the Zamazenta, and Golden Go is then can have free reign. If they lead Shiyu, this isn't ideal. You definitely bring Shiyu because they think I've got one more Steel type than I actually do. But I do have 2 Terra Waters for that. Then the question is Scrafty or Bundle. I'm pretty sure I do go Bundle. I think it makes sense. I think Scrafty makes a bit of sense as well. Just because, I think the Assault Vest gets a lot of mileage. Bundle takes a lot of damage from Rillaboom, which isn't ideal. But I think this is what we're going with. We're going to have to Terra Water something this game. I think. Just because I think we're going to see the Chiyu. It'll probably be the Zamazenta that gets Terra Watered. Which means it should be able to live stuff from Rillaboom. But we'll see what position they force us into. Do they Terra Ghost the Chiyu turn 1? I think I need to get a Make It Rain off here. And I think we're going for this here. Just because, I'm not sure we've got a lot of other ways to damage what they've got on the field. The rest of my team pretty much just goes down to a Heat Wave if I don't do this. We're backing Zamazenta to live a combination of, Bleak Wind, Heat Wave. I don't think they go for that this turn, though. I think this turn they go for Tailwind and an attack with Chiyu. Because Zamazenta could outspeed, but... Oh! We take that! We take that every day of the week. Yeah, that was greedy on your end. Especially because my Zamazenta is not even super fast, so that's a very slow Chiyu. That's pretty good for us. That's really, really good. Get some damage onto the Tornadus as well. It's going to feel pressured to go for a Tailwind now. I'm not sure Sunny Day really benefits the rest of your team. This Annihilate is going to want to go for a Final Gambit. I have no doubt about that. And I bet you do it into the Zamazenta would be my assumption. And we know you've got Eternatus as the last one as well. I mean, I could see you targeting into Golden Go with it, right? I think I Make It Rain just for damage across the board. I mean, I could be wrong about the Annihilate set as well. I think I want to Protect in case I am wrong, and if you're a setup set, then Zamazenta is actually still just really good on the field here. But I want to get damage on the board on the Annihilate if it is Final Gambit Scarf, and I think you do target the Zamazenta. If that's the case. I wonder what item that Chiyu was, because it wasn't Scarf, it wasn't Sash. Okay, they did go for that. So you will get the kill on Golden Go, but I don't think that's horrible for me. You also went for an attack with this other Mon, which is also not horrible for me. Yeah, I mean, because it's you kill a Mon, but you do lose a Mon. And now we're up 3-1, which is very good. The fact you didn't go for Tailwind there is also excellent for us. Eternatus, I think, should be able to one-shot the Iron Bundle. I'd be surprised if it could not. And I think after a Tailwind, it should outspeed. I mean, the question is, are you a super stally Eternatus, or are you a hyper-offensive Eternatus, right? That's the big question. Yeah, it makes sense they wanted to go after the Golden Go, because Eternatus can kind of do a little bit of a number on Zamazenta. We're really hoping that Bundle can get the Icy Wind off. I don't know if it can. I don't think the Tornadus is in heavy slam range. I really don't. So I think I'd like to go for an Iron Defense here. I think I need my body presses to be doing a decent chunk of damage. That's not horrible. You're probably getting the kill on Bundle here. But that means next turn the option of Tailwind hit into Eternatus isn't available to you. It does mean that drop sticks. That's actually a lot of damage onto the Eternatus. That's not insignificant. Let's see, what attack are you going for here? Alright, yeah, it's going to be Meteor Beam into Bundle. I'd love a dodge here. We've gotten good luck today, but I kind of think that might be a bit too much to ask for. So that is definitely a more offensive Eternatus. Yeah, that always kills. And now we're hoping that a boosted body press can get the KO onto Tornadus. I'm gonna assume Covert Cloak on Tornadus. I think a body press can get the kill onto it. And yeah, and I think we just fake out this Eternatus here. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if you showed me Bleak Wind and then like I just kill you with body press first. Although I'm not really sure how that speed interaction works out. Okay, there we go. They never clicked tail end and they were punished for it. I'm not certain I'm at the advantage here just because that Eternatus is very boosted up, but the fact that they don't have the speed advantage is genuinely huge. I mean, I think I just attack with both. There's a decent chance Thwacky's even faster, just depending on how much speed you have on it. And then I think I body press. I don't think you can one-shot the Zamazenta, I think you can two-shot it. So we'll see. That is really good damage, Zamazenta. Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. Could have protected. Okay, I think we win. I think we win. Yeah, Zamazenta just hard counters Eternatus. What more is there to say about that? Yeah, I mean, yeah. If it's Terra Ghost, I think you would have already used it, right? There's no reason to protect here, I think. It just gives him another turn of recovery. There we go! There we go! Alright. Zamazenta taking that game. Yeah, Zamazenta just, you know, beating, a Chi-Yu, a Ghost-type Annihilate, a Tornadus, and an Eternatus. 4 mons that hypothetically have some sort of type advantage. I guess not the Chi-Yu into ours, but the Chi-Yu thought it would have the type advantage, maybe, going in, is all I'm trying to say. Making some progress. I mean, yeah, these are tough games, because it's like, yeah, we're not in Master Ball, but we're going up against people who were just in Master Ball guaranteed. Is the thing, because everybody who was in Master Ball got moved out of Master Ball. So, we're going up against the best players on the ladder here with Nosepass. Yeah, we're gonna do our best to get number 1. We're gonna do our best to get number 1. I've done this sort of thing before, gotten up there, but you know, I had maybe a little bit of a better team. It's sad to say. I mean, Terapagos is what we want to see. I'm glad that's actually not a Psychic Executor. I think that would cause us more issues if it was Psychic. You're probably gonna want to Terra the Terapagos. I will say that I think the Drago is spooky. It's a very spooky Regidrago, in my opinion. I don't think Intimidate is super important. I don't think the need to hit... Yeah, it's not a Psychic-type Executor as well, so I think this makes a lot of sense. Fingers crossed, I think this is a good matchup. The problem with our team, and the problem with Zamazenta, is I think we're always one good Terra Ghost away from just losing a game we absolutely should win. That's kind of the issue with our team a little bit. I wish I brought Zamazenta. I really do. As my lead here. I mean, you are 4 times weak to ice with your Alolan Executor here. So it's like, I think I'm content to just attack with both and then see what you want to do, right? I think you have to Terra the Executor if you want to live with it. I can see it being Terra Fire, but, I mean, yeah, you're under huge threat. You have to have a really good Terra, otherwise you're just not in a good spot at all. I might be good with Icy Wind Make It Rain, because then I think that should pick up both. Or that picks up either, I should say. Because I imagine they're only going to let us hit 1. I think this makes the most sense. Icy Wind has the mischance, which is unfortunate. Speed tiers shouldn't matter with it, though. I think this has got to be a Protect from Ursaluda and Terra on the Executor. Terra Fire, yeah, that was the thing I was scared of. I considered Hydro Pump, but I was just a little too afraid of it. It is unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, now I'd like Scrafty knowing kind of how they wanted to end up playing it. I think Golden Go does have a very safe switch into... Yeah, this is unfortunate. They're going to get Trick Room up. I mean, it's still some significant damage. You're probably Harvest Citrus Berry, I guess. So it's actually good that we didn't trigger that. I think this is a very safe switch into Thwacky. You can't tear the Terapagos here. But I think it was smart of them to realize that tearing the Terapagos wasn't, the best play. Here we protect. There's no way you're going to Facade into the Golden Go. So Thwacky should eat... if they want to attack the Golden Go, Thwacky should eat whatever hit that is, and then next turn we can threaten the Fake Out and a Hydro Pump, which at the very least lets us stall out some more Trick Room turns. The Executor is scary, because that's going to be a strong special attacker that can hit Zamazenta, but getting it chipped down is nice. Let's see what they're wanting to go for here. I am curious what the Executor's set is. Leaf Storm onto the bundle. Okay, so they are threatening that bundle big time, especially now that I've set up Grassy Terrain for them, unfortunately. Yep, that makes sense. And I could Fake Out Terra Ghost Hydro Pump. The question is, I think the Executor actually kills me anyway if I do that, though. I think that's the reason to not do that. I think the Executor, funnily enough, just knocks me out anyway. And so I actually think switching into Golden Go is good. And then... I mean, I have half a mind to Grassy Glide the Ursaluna. But I think I just want to Fake Out the Ursaluna. And Grassy Glide would do a lot of damage. That's actually pretty good for me. Yeah, and this is a situation I would like to have Golden Go in, actually. I think they've played this very well. I think it's a difficult matchup on their end, and I think they've had me on the back foot the entire game. So, like, props to them. That play also makes a lot of sense. They were afraid of me, like, hard reading, Fake Out, Hydro Pump the Executor, which I think makes a lot of sense. I think the Executor is very important for him. But I think our Golden Go should be walling this Regidrago. The Executor is probably going to be Citrus, though. I think I actually want to plot with Golden Go. I don't think you're threatening Golden Go at all at the current moment in time. And then the question is, what do I want to do with Thwacky? Am I wanting to preserve it? I think not. I think we can let Thwacky go down, as sad as that is. Before we go down with Thwacky, I think we Grassy Glide into the Drago to lower the power of a potential Dragon Energy. That is surprising to me. Maybe they were afraid of a... Oh! I mean, yeah, Make-A Rain would have been really good there. Oh, no, that's awesome for me. Yeah, and I've still got one turn of Trick Room here. And this is actually a really good position. I don't dislike this position at all. Yeah, Regidrago can't protect. Your Dragos should be slower than my Golden Go, so you should get an attack off, but, like, I'm getting a really big hit off here. And I think I'm still down to now Grassy Glide the Whimsicott in case you're Sash. Yeah, good for that. I'd actually like Thwacky to go down. That gives me a little bit of momentum. I don't think that's a great play. I don't think that play helps you out too much. They didn't even Tailwind. So I think this might be too chaos. Oh, no, they did Tailwind. Oh, yeah! I expect Whimsicott to be faster than Thwacky, because both those moves have +1 priority. But because it's Trick Room, Thwacky ends up moving first. That's a big double knockout from Golden Go. That's really huge. We get to see the last two Mons. Oh, wait, no, we already know the last two Mons. Yeah, so no Terapagos, which I think makes a ton of sense to not bring Terapagos into a matchup against Zamazenta. It's like, I think it makes a lot of sense what they brought. So they did set up Tailwind. I mean, is your Ursaluna fast enough to take advantage of that, though? I'm not certain it is. Like, I think if you were going to set up Tailwind, you might have wanted to sack something in place of that Regidrago. Because I would be afraid of you setting up Tailwind here, or setting up Trick Room here. But now you've got both your Trick Room Mons left, but you have Tailwind set up, which I don't think is exactly the position you're wanting. No, I think I just go for big damage, because you've got Tailwind up, which I think is messing you up a little bit. And if you want to set up Trick Room, then it's like, I don't think you can KO both my Mons. So I think just going for big damage here is a play. I think it just kind of keeps them not in a great spot because they set up Tailwind. Or maybe it is minimum speed Ursaluna and it just doesn't matter, but... I expected that to be Citrus, otherwise I might have doubled up on Executor. So yeah, I think I should have doubled up on Executor in hindsight, but I also think that you can pick up one KO here, and I think a Woodhammer... Let's see, speed tiers. Okay, so Thwacky is actually going to be moving before Ursaluna, but after Executor. I think a Headlong Rush still kills me, even if I Terra here. So I don't think I want to Terra. I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to make it rain, and does a Woodhammer kill the Executor? I think I'm down to just Woodhammer. I think we're putting them under a good deal of pressure here. I'm hoping this kills. Oh, I did not expect you to have that option. That's pretty rough. Yeah, that's not good, because now you're going to kill the gold. Oh, okay, no, we gotta make it ran off. No, we're fine. Yeah, because this is going to do a ton, and I'm hoping it does enough to actually just give us a path to win the game here. This is a little bit spooky. Just because I did let them set up Trick Room. Do I want to protect with both? Let the burn take its course a little bit? I mean, they're both so low. I think I do protect with both here, just because that I think guarantees that I'll be able to stall out Trick Room at some point in the game. If they do have kind of like something up their sleeve. I mean, Heal Pulse on Executor, right? That's a way I could lose this game. They have already Terra'd though, which is good for me. Ursaluna probably only has single target stuff. But yeah, barring like a Heal Pulse on Executor, I don't exactly know what Executor gets. It's an unusual mon to bring. Doesn't mean it's bad. Like I think clearly here it's done very good work, and I think it's a very cool Pokemon. Yeah, don't want to Terra Water. But yeah, this just lets me get Burn Chip in case things do go poorly. And it also means that yeah, if you Earthquake next turn, yeah, if you make that same play next turn, pick up both KOs before I move. Oh wait, actually no, yeah, your Executor just goes down. Perfect. Yeah, I think we have it then. I don't think it's a bad play from them, because if I don't double protect, I think that picks up both KOs, and then I actually think they could win depending on when they go down to burn. Yeah, no, I think they'd have like just enough in the tank to like win on the last turn of Trick Room, which is why I double protected, right? It just guaranteed that like I had 3 turns left. First turn I double protect. Second turn, even if they kill both, next turn Bundle comes in. And can protect, and I'm hypothetically okay. And the only way they were going to kill both is with something like Earthquake. And a double up, just because Zamazenta wouldn't go down to an Earthquake. Unfortunately, I think we're moving too slowly. That's really our big issue, is I think we're going to get to Master Ball, and we're not going to... What was I going to say? Yeah, we're gonna get to Master Ball, and we're going to be too low a rank because so many other people beat us there. I think is going to be our big issue, and I think part of that is just, by nature, we've kind of got a balanced team centered around an Iron Defense Mon. Yeah. No, that was, I feel really good about that one. They didn't bring their Restricted. I think it was a fairly smart decision to not bring their Restricted, but I think we played it well. I think they were playing it solidly as well. Yeah, I think both teams played it well. I think we had a good matchup. And we 100% take those, because there are definitely some bad matchups we can find as well. Okay! Let's try and win this one. Then we get to see what rank we might get. Oh! I'm so nervous. I mean, it's so easy. I think just with facing really good players, it's so easy for us to go on like a big losing streak. So we're gonna see. Because I don't think we faced anyone who's bad. I think this is not a good matchup for us. Just Lunala in general is not something that Zamazenta wants to see at all. I think Entei is also really good against Golden Go. I expect to see that as a lead on their end. Ogre Pawn can enable the Entei. So I think there's a lot to not like here. I think there's a lot to not like. I would consider going Scrafty and Golden Go. I think they're probably going to go Lunala Entei. I think Lunala Entei is their best option. So how do I counter that? I think having a Hydro Pump is big. And if I can force the Terra on Lunala, that's pretty nice as well. Just because I'll be threatening like something like an Icy Wind knockoff. So I think this lead makes sense. I definitely want to bring Golden Go. And then the question is, what else do we bring? We probably bring Zamazenta. Yeah, they just have too many other physical attackers. I think Zamazenta makes too much sense. There's nothing to wide guard with Nosepass, as much as we love Nosepass. And Thwacky is just not offering enough. So yeah, the unfortunate thing here is this Lunala is almost certainly Terra Fairy, which means that, like, you know, we're still not hitting it with Zamazenta. That means we could hit it with Golden Go, though. So I think a big thing is, yeah, just trying to get a big hit off into that Lunala at some point. This is exactly what I expected. Doesn't mean we're gonna win. I think I think we Hydro Pump the Entei, and I think we get away with it. I think we can get away with it. Hydro Pumping the Entei. Is it a one-shot? I haven't done that calc, but I mean, it's a ton of damage. I think it might be. Just because I don't think you want Lunala to get knocked off. I could Icy Wind knock off into Lunala. I really don't hate that. But I think this just makes... Because I can see you switching out Entei and going for Meteor Beam, right? But if we get a knockoff first, then that's huge. You know what? I could even see Terra Fairy Meteor Beam. I think I talked myself into the Icy Wind knockoff play. Just because I think in their mind, you might just switch out the Entei. You might say, okay, there's better times for this Entei. Let me get a Meteor Beam off first. That's not what I expected. I kind of... Well, yeah, Scrafty's kind of threatening it. That's not ideal for us. That's not what we wanted to see. Alright. If this is Bandit Entei, it can probably knock out my bundle. No burn, no burn. Crit. That's unfortunate. And burn. Okay, great. We dodged a few in our earlier game. It's tough to complain. But the unfortunate thing is I think that means that they're less likely to want to Terra the, they're less likely to want to Terra later down the line. Here, I think I want to Terra Ghost the bundle and swap. I can either swap into Zamazenta or Golden Go. I think I like the idea of swapping into Zamazenta. I think I'm threatening the hands more in that case. And I think Golden Go is actually more important than Zamazenta in this matchup. And then we're going to Terra Ghost, Hydro Pump. Because I expect a fake out into Iron Bundle, and then I could see them wanting to not switch the Entei because of that. They didn't switch the Entei here. I doubt we see a Terra from Entei at this stage. It's possible, though. They've seen my item, so they know I'm not Covert Cloak. They know I'm Booster. They don't know that I'm Terra Ghost, or that I'd spend it here, of all places. It'd be so great if we had Crunch on Zamazenta, but we do not. Yep, we dodged the fake out. Big damage, Bundle. Big damage. Come on. Bundle. Bundle's been so clutch for us. That's awesome. All right. Good work, Bundle. It's gonna be Lunala. I'd be shocked if it wasn't Lunala. All right. Here, I think I want to Body Press. I could Iron Defense, but I don't think that makes a lot of sense. And then I think I just want to Protect. I think next turn I want to Icy Wind and Body Press again. And we're going to hope that we might be getting enough damage into hands this way. Right? I don't think Iron Defense gets us a lot just throughout the game. I think Bundle is my big threat here. I think if I'm them, I'm going after the Bundle. Just because it's like you know that you don't have to worry about what that Zamazenta is doing necessarily. They could Trick Room, right? They could definitely Trick Room from this position. Nice, nice, nice. And that hands is down to that combo again. It shouldn't have Protect. I'm not a Steel type. I think most... Oh, does that heal out of range? No, I actually think if we hit the Icy Wind, then I think that the hand should go down. I'm also banking on them not being a Trick Room team, because they could just set up Trick Room here, which would put me in a bad spot, but I don't necessarily think they're going to do that. Yep, here we Icy Wind and Body Press. Nice, nice, nice. We don't want to see Trick Room. And this should mean that Golden Go is always faster than Lunala, which is why we did this. And we do have Shadow Ball to threaten it as well. Unfortunately, if they have something like Lando Eye or Ogre Pawn, so, you know, any Mon that they actually have, probably actually just loses us the game. So it's not really foolproof. I guess we do still have Scrafty, right? I did preserve Scrafty. We go Golden Go here, just to put him under a lot of pressure. Let's see what they bring out. Yeah. What's more damage, Body Press or Heavy Slam? I think it's pretty dang even. Yeah, this just gives us more turns to hopefully knock out that Landorus. Actually, I could switch out... Do they have Protect on Lunala? The fact that they switch it out so early might mean that they don't. We know so little about their set. Here's what we're gonna do. I don't know if I love this play. Oh. Well, that's why we put Protect at the top, because it's gonna Protect. We timed out, but you always put Protect as your top move, because most often when you do time out, Protect is just a safe play. We're hoping they double up into the Golden Go. This is a bad play if they don't double up into the Golden Go, so I'm actually not certain this was good at all. This might just lose me the game. The alternative play was to switch out the Golden Go, or sorry, to protect the Golden Go to Body Press down the Landorus, and to just get that chip. Yeah, this play loses us the game. That wasn't a great play on my end. And we go down to burn. Yeah, if it didn't crit or if it didn't burn, that play actually works out really well for us. No. That wasn't right. And I just thought of it at kind of the last second and ended up going with it. I don't think there's any world in which... Yeah, there's no world... Yeah, there's no world now. Because if we had done it a different way, we could have protected with Golden Go, Body Press the Landorus, next turn Body Press the Landorus, switch into Scrafty, next turn Body Press the Landorus, switch into Golden Go, and if it's a 4-hit KO, then we actually have a way to win the game. But... No, it didn't go super well for us there. I think, then, that we just double up into this Lunala. I think we just double up into this Lunala, and we hope that they throw somehow. But... Yeah, that just... We had an alternative play we could have made, we didn't make it, and it didn't work out. That's rough. Yep. No, I think I threw that one a little bit. I mean, the thing is, if they had protected Landorus at any point in that whole process, they would have been fine as well, which is kind of why I thought, like, I might be cheeky here. Because if Scrafty was still alive there, the next turn we could fake out Shadow Ball. But also, like, that doesn't work if they have Protect on Lunala. So I don't think it was the right play in the end. We're just going to run here. Time is of the essence a little bit. That was a bad matchup. And I think we played it really well until the end, and we didn't play it well in the end. But yeah, it was just like, I was like, oh, we're in a great position, unless they have, then I just like listed out the rest of their teams. So like it just, Zamazenta into, Lunala, not a fantastic matchup. And even if we had played that endgame perfectly, there was a lot to go wrong there. I mean, if we had kept Bundle alive for extra turn, that would have been huge. Yeah, no, that was the play. I think the play was to... The correct play was... I mean, in hindsight's 2020. But, like, the correct play was when Bundle went down on that turn where I Icy Winded and Body Pressed, what I should have done instead is I should have Body Pressed the hands, and I should have switched out Bundle to Scrafty to sack it. And then having Bundle down the line for the Landorus Incarnate, I think was going to be super important, because just one Icy Wind there, and then I think we just win. So that's, I think, where the misplay was. I might lead Chiyu Amoonguss if I'm them, but I think... I'm not sure opponents always find the Amoonguss lead. They don't know what has safety goggles on my end, for example. I don't hate this. I mean, Golden Go is so strong here. Actually, no, I like Scrafty better. I like the Fake Out. I like the Intimidate. Golden Go is really good in Zacian. And then, what else? I like Bundle just because if Chiyu gets out of hand, then it can hit Chiyu. Chiyu is the big threat. If they want to win, Chiyu's going to have to put in a lot of work for them. I think also if they lead Regidrago, that puts me in an awkward position as well. I think them leading Drago is not ideal for me. Ugh, if I had led Golden Go, that would have been amazing. I could Terra Poison the Scrafty here. So I'm them, I just Dragon Energy Moonblast, I think. They could Tailwind Dragon Energy. I mean, Moonblast does a lot to Scrafty, it doesn't actually kill it. The question is, how important is Scrafty, and how much do I want to make it such that Golden Go doesn't take damage here? I think I am going to Fake Out the Regidrago. I think I will. I could see I'm just going for Moonblast onto Scrafty. It sucks to lose this defense boost. I don't know if I like this play. Just because, yeah, we lose the defense boost. If we had led Golden Go Zamazenta, we would have been in an amazing spot here. Just because we're threatening just so much. Okay, that's fine for us. I mean, that turn at least went well. They're probably baiting out Protects on my end. And no, they were baiting out Fake Out is what they were doing. This is probably Sash Whimsicott based on how they just played it. Based on the fact that they did Protect there. Because they were afraid of Fake Out double up onto it. I think you're going to Tailwind with the Whimsicott. So I think I would like to just knock off the Whimsicott. I think I just want the Whimsicott out of here. Golden Go will move first. I don't think you've got a way to KO either one of me. Yeah, I think both Mons eat this not super well, which is why I didn't want to let them get two off. That's why I faked out the Drago first. Please, no Sash. No, yeah, we knew there was Sash. Unfortunate. We do have Bundle in the back, though. So yeah, they're gonna... The game's gonna come down to how well can they make use of these Tailwind turns. It's gotta be Zacian Chiyu in the back, right? I mean, they are threatening a double KO here of, like, a Draco Meteor into one slot, and Zacian probably using Zacian Blast into Scrafty would be my assumption. Scrafty's good for an Intimidate on Zacian. How are we doing on Tailwind turns? 3 turns of Tailwind left. I think really what I want to do here is I want to position Zamazenta and Bundle outside of Tailwind. I'm just going to Protect and knock off. I don't know about this play, but it gets me a little bit of momentum. Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see. Regidrago Terras. Into Ghost. I mean, like, against Zamazenta, it's good for you to be a Ghost type, but I don't know if that's great for you here. I bet they're Terra Blasting the Golden Go is what they're doing. Yeah. Yeah. Golden Go is naturally faster than the Drago, though, so once Tailwind is done, we're kind of okay. I think Draco Meteor would have killed from that position. So the question is it worth saving the Golden Go? I think is the big question. I think I have to go Zamazenta here. Actually, unless I go... No, we need booster intact on bundle. So I think I do have to go Zamazenta. Then here, I think we actually sack the Golden Go. I think we make it rain. And then I think... Do I Terra Water? I don't think Terra Water gets me anything. Because I'm still weak to the moves they'd use. I guess it's... No. They probably have Play Rough. So I think I actually do want to Terra Water here. And I think down the line it works as well. Unfortunately, we don't have the defense boost. So I think if they double up into Zamazenta, I think we just lose. But if they do want to knock out the gold, then I think this does help. We don't have a defense boost to speak of, so that wasn't... I don't think that was ever the most damage you could do there. Because since we came in the second time, we didn't actually have a defense boost. So Behemoth Blade or Play Rough would have been better there, and I imagine you have at least one of those. But now we do have a defense boost, so Sacred Sword might actually be a good option for them in the future here. But it'll still do that same amount of damage. Leftovers is good here. And now we can actually protect with both, which is kind of what I was angling for here. But I didn't want to protect with the Zamazenta there, because the obvious play would then be to double up into the Zamazenta this turn, which is why I decided to take that turn to set up. So that this turn I could just protect with both, be okay. This is the last turn of Tailwind. We'll see what they want to do on their end. Man, I am on the back. I was on the back foot though because they led Regidrago, Whimsicott, and the thing is, like, my team has pretty good answers into it, which is why I wasn't predicting them to lead it. So my big question is this Regidrago in range of an Icy Wind? I think probably not. It probably has enough bulk to live it. I doubt it has enough bulk to live a Freeze Dry, though. And then the question is, what is your last Mon in the back? I think Zacian, with Sacred Sword, with its boost, can one-shot bundle. I wish I had Terra Ghost here, because then it might not. But I think you can one-shot me here. I think I want that Regidrago out of the way. And do I want another Iron Defense boost? I think it can help me for whatever's in the back. If it's an Amoonguss in the back, am I just, like, toasted, is my question. If it's an Amoonguss in the back, then it might be the right play to, like, Icy Wind Body Press the Zacian. Amoonguss is the thing that would toast me. I'm gonna Icy Wind and Body Press. We're gonna see. I don't think this kills the Zacian. That's rough. It's gonna go down to Life Orb, but the fact that they get another attack off is really bad for me, because it's gonna be a Draco Meteor into Zamazenta. And this isn't gonna kill. Yeah, I don't know about that play on my end. Yeah, Freeze Dry would have killed Regidrago. Yeah, it's gonna go down to Life Orb, but I think this is gonna be, yeah, no, through. Because the only, yeah, if I had, they could have protected with Regidrago, I think would have been the best play on their end. That's a rough way to lose, because I think that was avoidable. If they had a Amoonguss in the back, I think they win regardless, and that's kind of what I was half covering for. But yeah, no, that's rough. That's rough. Because I just don't think that was the right play in the end. I think I should have freeze dried Iron Defensed, just made myself pretty much unkillable for the Zacian, and then hope that I beat whatever's in the back as well. It's probably a Chi-Yu, which we wouldn't be horrible against from that stage. I mean, we are unlucky. They did live on like 1 HP, but I knew I was running that risk that they would live Icy Wind and not live Freeze Dry, which is kind of what I thought to be the case. Yeah, I think I just kind of got in my own head a little bit. I mean, these are tough games. These are tough games, and we're not using, you know, the best teams. So we're gonna see. Terra Ghost on bundle is really good if they want to lead Zamazenta, because being kind of stranded on the field, we have to bring Gold and Go. And then our big obstacles from there is going to be Landorus and Urshifu, right? I think we bring Thwacky. Yeah, it's just going to be a question of, can they preserve Landorus and Urshifu? Bundle's really good into both of those. But if it's like Scarf Urshifu, then we need our speed booster intact. And if they have Tailwind up, then they can potentially outspeed us. The funny thing is, it's like base Adamant Urshifu actually doesn't outspeed Bundle in Tailwind. So here, they kind of need to be... They kind of need to be Choice Scarf. I mean, they could be Sash as well, but I'm not the most concerned with Sash, truth be told. Thwacky, I'm happy I have Thwacky here. Bundle is really important. I think I just Terra Water the Zamazenta, just because I think this Tornadus has a lot of staying power on the field. I think I Terra Water Iron Defense, I get ahead in that game. Terra Ghost Bundle is generally good in this matchup, but because they didn't lead Zamazenta, I think I'm content not going for it and just try, because I think this can help me get to the end game more, which is really the big thing we're going for. So they are Terastallizing, and they are Terastallizing first. That tells me that this is in fact Scarf Urshifu. It's either Scarf Urshifu or it's Jolly. I'd be surprised if it was Jolly. I'm surprised they're going for Terra Water. I guess they're just going for big damage on Zamazenta, which is really good news for me. That's actually really good news for me with the Terra we've got here. Because I bet this is Tailwind Surging Strikes, I guess, based on... Oh, Rain Dance Surging Strikes into Zamazenta. So yeah, really good with Terra Water there. That would have done a ton. Oh. Oh yeah, you don't outspeed me, because... That usually kills regardless of the crit. They could have had some bulk there, in which case it would have mattered. I think that was Scarf, so I kind of doubt it had a huge amount of bulk, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that went really well. That went pretty well for us. Yeah, now they still don't have Tailwind up. Question is, what are you wanting to bring out next? We're ahead in the Iron Defense game if they want to play that. I mean, almost assuredly you're going for Tailwind here and something along the lines of Sandsear. I just want to give Bundle as much longevity as I can to threaten this Landorus as much as I can, right? And so I actually think that I want to save Bundle to hit that Landorus later, potentially. Maybe. I could just go for damage on Landorus. I think I just go for damage on Landorus. If Landorus goes down, I win. Right? If Landorus goes down at any point in this game, I win. I mean, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but Golden Go beats Zamazenta and Tornadus. And so, realistically, I don't think they're going to let me get an Ice move onto it, which will mean that I'll just need to get some Chip. This is unfortunate. This is going to do a hefty chunk. That probably would have killed Bundle, I'd assume. That is a really good amount of damage for us. I mean, this is going to be Bleak Wind into Sandsear again, which I think very well could kill the Zamazenta. But I think we get Grassy Terrain online, we start to pick up a good deal of recovery, and we protect here. Yeah, just getting that huge body press on the Landorus is awesome. That means one more and they might go down. I'm not certain they would. It could be a roll, but yeah, just that being a 2-hit KO is fantastic. We just had a really good turn one. I mean, it wasn't an amazing play on their end, just because like I had shown I was booster. You're gonna have to Tailwind to get to be faster than it. Ooh, I actually didn't think Thwacky would go down to this double up, but it absolutely does. Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of damage, right? I mean, that Bleak Wind did a lot. I'm wondering, like, what item that Tornadus has. It is unfortunate that Thwacky goes down. That does raise some issues. I think we go Golden Go, because I think that gives us just more options to preserve the correct thing. And it's like, we show it, they know, okay, that's the thing I need to kill. And I think they're more likely to attack with Landorus here. And yeah, I think we just go for Body Press on Landorus. We protect with Golden Go. They didn't protect. That's awesome. I think Zamazenta should live this double up. Maybe not Earth Power if they want to. If they're very clever in that regard. Okay, please, please, Zamazenta. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Maybe we don't. If we go down to this, I'm gonna be really bummed. Please, Zamazenta, we really need you here. We really need you to live this here. Come on. Nice, Zamazenta. Please, please kill, please kill. Good work, Zamazenta. Yeah, they played that really well. I mean, I've got good Zamazenta answers, and I think just to their invisible Zamazenta that I'm sure is the final mon here, and they did a good job of really keeping me under pressure the entire game. I think their one misplay was turn 1. I just don't think that was the correct play turn 1. If they had even just like Tailwinded, got a little chip with Surging Strikes on Zamazenta before they died, they could have been fine. But as it stands, their play was just not ideal there. Alright, I think I want to Nasty Plot, and I think... Do I want to protect? I probably do want to protect, because, yeah, that stalls out their Tailwind and their Rain. I think even if they double up on the Golden Go, I don't think they're 2-hit KOing it with anything, so I'm content for this play. I am curious though, like what they've got. I don't think you Iron Defense up here. I don't think that makes sense because it's the Golden Go that's the big threat. I'm hoping they didn't double up in the Golden Go. Oh, they did. Okay, yeah, we still do live, which is really good. So a bit unfortunate, but yeah, now your Rain is gone. Now your Tailwind is gone, which is nice. Zamazenta, I think, heals outside of Bleakwind range for the time being. And here, I think I want to make it rain and Body Press. They could Wide Guard here, but if they do, then I should be hitting you with Body Press. I don't think I'm in Bleakwind range. It was pretty close, wasn't it? That speed drop could actually be consequential if they went after my Zamazenta. Golden goes faster, which is really nice. They are Sash, which is not really nice. Yeah, I mean, do they have a way to win this here? If we didn't have the speed drop, we would have guaranteed of outsped, and that would have been really good for us. Yeah, that speed drop was crucial for them, because we would have won the game on the spot if it wasn't for that speed drop. So we do know that our Golden Go is faster than Zamazenta, though, which is pretty nice. You're probably going to kill the bundle, aren't you? You're probably going to Tailwind and then kill the bundle. I think is the play that makes the most sense. So I think what I'd like to do is protect the bundle, and I think that just buys me an extra turn, which is pretty nice. Do you want to Shadow Ball or make it rain? I think I just want to Shadow Ball there and protect the bundle. Kind of calling a very specific thing. I'm calling Tailwind and Body Press into bundle. I think that's what I would do. If I don't get that, that's not ideal for me. If they attack into Golden Go, I think I could lose. Okay. Yeah, because this forces you to attack into the bundle this next turn, which I think is really nice. Do I want to Nasty Plot again? I think I do. I think I've got some longevity here, and I think Nasty Plot again makes a good deal of sense. I know I'm faster than you once Tailwind runs out, which is pretty nice. 3 turns of Tailwind, and then here, I'm just gonna Hydro Pump for damage. So if I get this damage on the board, I think I win. That makes sense, though. I think this was one shot, yeah. But I think we should be guaranteed to get 2 Shadow Balls off here, which should just win us the game. So yeah, I think they played that super well. I think we had a positive matchup, and we had just enough of the tank in the end. How many turns of Tailwind do you have? They've got 2 turns. We just nasty plotted, so we're just going to go ahead. We're going to protect. And then we are going to go ahead and Shadow Ball. Yep. Yeah, we're just taking too little from that. Golden Go is just such a strong answer into Zamazenta. Yep, and Tailwind petered out. Now we outspeed, and Shadow Ball does, in fact, kill. Nice! Woo! Again, yeah, all of our wins have been super, super long. So, it's gonna be really tough to get to rank 1. We'll get pretty high up there. We're gonna get as close as we can get. I'm very determined to get back to Master Ball, and we'll see where we're at, and play a few games, try and make a push for it. I think I like this lead, as odd as it is. I think this makes a lot of sense to me. It's the Bolt that scares me here. There is a world in which I bring Nosepass to this matchup. It's pretty good into Kali Ice in general. It's horrible into Urshifu though, and it's not fantastic into Fake Out. If they've got a lot of Fake Out, then it becomes a Terra Hog. So Nosepass, I think there's a world in which we do bring Nosepass here, but I'm not certain that it's this one. All right, I think that Pelipper is going to get pretty spooked here. And I think we nasty plot. I mean, let's see. I like the idea of just going for some damage on Pelipper or that slot. I think Incin is a very obvious switch on their end, but I think I still just nasty plot up. I think it makes sense to switch to Incin and go for Trick Room, but that doesn't put me in a horrible spot. Worst case scenario is this is Sash Pelipper. They go for like Weather Ball onto Golden Go and Glacial Lance, I think. But I think that is a very spooky play for them to make, and I think we're likely to bait a Terra here if they do want to go for something like that. I also could have made it rain and Hydro Pumped into the into that Mon, because it's likely to be Terra Water. Terra Grass. Yeah, wouldn't have exactly been the best play then. Let's see, they didn't switch. Wide Guard is A-okay here. Because, yeah, we get the Freeze Dry off, which is really good. I'm curious what you want to go for. We already see the Terra. Please no Sash. It is Sash. That makes sense. Pelipers so often do run Sash. We do get the Nasty Plot off. Are you going for just Trick Room? I don't think I'm that bothered if you are just going for Trick Room. High horsepower. Don't love that. I mean, now you should be pretty afraid of a double up into the horse, I think. I think that should be pretty scary for you. I actually think I want to Icy Wind and Shadow Ball. It's like, you've shown me Wide Guard. I think it makes sense that I would avoid, like, using a spread move, so you might try and catch me out, I could see. And I like Icy Wind just because it deals good damage to the Calyrex. In addition to knocking out the Pelipper. So I think I'm good for this. Yeah, but we do knock out the Pelipper here. The Pelipper is going for an attack as long as Bundle hits. Come on, Bundle. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit. Nice. Yeah, Bundle's been super clutch as of late. Now you can't protect next turn, though, which is really good for us, especially because you are weak to Bundle. So that's actually pretty awesome. I'd assume this is something like Rillaboom. Urshifu surprises me a little bit. I mean, I've got a free Freeze Dry somewhere, right? I think I take the free Freeze Dry into Calyrex Ice. They could be playing 5D chess and they switch into Incineroar. That's not ideal for me, right? But then next turn I can Terra Ghost Freeze Dry the Urshifu. And so I'm not that against it. And then I think I make it rain. I just get some guaranteed damage. I want to make sure that if they choose to stay in with the Calyrex Ice, that it does go down. That's really the big thing. Well, actually, it won't go down because they're going to attack the Golden Go, of course. Oh! I think that's really good for me, because I think this should be enough damage on the Calyrex Ice with Metal Coat. So yeah, this is gonna do a huge chunk here. Big damage, big damage. Nice. That one-shots the Urshifu? That's actually absurd. They actually, no. I'm +2 boosted, and they had the drop from close combat and Metal Coat. That actually makes sense. But it's still wild to see just a legendary Pokemon that's a resist go down in one hit. Yeah, that puts us in a pretty good position here. I think I'd like to go Scrafty. Because, yeah, if they have one of the usual Rillaboom or Ensign, it means I guaranteed get one more attack off. Ooh, okay. They've already Terra'd. I always go for Fake Out here. And then my options are Nasty Plot or Shadow Ball. I can see you being Assault Vest. I actually think I want a Nasty Plot. And it just kind of puts them in an awkward position for the next turn, right? Where it's like, okay, do you Thunderclap the Golden Go? It's going to be so boosted that it's going to be tough not to. And then I could potentially play some mind games there. I also thought they might have Protect. Alright. So Golden Go is at +3 now. And then here, I think we just knock off. I don't think a Terra at any point in the game makes sense for us. I expect them to want to Thunderclap the Golden Go, and so I'm actually just going to... I could Protect or Nasty Plot again. I mean, I have half a mind to just Nasty Plot again. I think that's the funny option, right? And if I get, like, one attack off at any point, they're just in a horrible spot. Yeah, that's the funny option. We're going for it. I'm predicting Thunderclap into Golden Go. I don't think you'd Thunderbolt into Golden Go. Yep. There we go. Funny option. Magnet. And here, actually, I think we do Terra Poison, Poison Jab, just so we can keep Scrafty on the field and keep doing damage. And then... I think we just Shadow Ball. If you want to kill the Golden Go here, that's fine. Buying the extra turn is honestly really useful for us. Actually, no, I think we were fine anyway. But now it's like I don't know exactly what they want to do. I think they've lost too much momentum on that last turn to get back into it. And Scrafty with AV was always favored in this matchup anyway. Big damage, Scrafty. Big damage, Poison Jab. Come on, Scrafty! That's not a lot of damage. But you know what? You can tell his heart's in it. You can tell his heart's in it. I love Scrafty. I love how big his hat is when it Terras. I love just how goofy he is. I love his pants. He's just a friend, you know. We like Scrafty over here. We like Scrafty in these parts. We like Scrafty. There we go. Good game, good game. All right. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that one. The spookiest part of that was always going to be their Urshifu and how they played it. And they... Yeah, and it's like by the time it got on the field, we had already made a ton of progress, which was really nice. I think on the turn where they killed the bundle, if they had instead gone after the gold, that could have been really helpful for them. But like still, it's like still next turn I probably get in. Next turn it's like I can freeze dry Oko, the Urshifu. I can bring in like Zamazenta. It's like I still have a good number of good options at that point to where it's not super simple or easy for them. Alright, this is a big one. Not Calyrex Shadow. Okay, well, I shouldn't have said anything, because that's probably just as bad. Okay, that's a speed-boosting Dondozo if it has order up. Guess we lead Scrafty? I don't know. And Golden Go. We have to bring Zamazenta. And then the question is, what else do we bring? We could bring Thwacky. I don't think Thwacky's doing enough to the Dondozo. Nor is Bundle. To be honest. I think this is what we go with, though. I think Bundle can be important. Maybe I should have led Bundle. I mean, the thing is, it's like they're gonna need to Terra one of the Dondozo or the Lunala, I think. So maybe leading Bundle into a potential like Dragonite could have been good. We'll see what they actually want to end up bringing. Okay, Lunala, Glamora. This is gonna be Dondozo, Tatsugiri on the back based on that. I really don't dislike my leads here. I think this is very spooky for the opponent here. Especially because we are Metal Coat, we're doing extra damage. I think just double attacking here is not a bad play at all. I'm hoping we don't get one-shot and outsped and one-shot by Moongeist Beam. Which I think is a real possibility. So, with that in mind, is there a world in which I Terra Water my Golden Go? Will I need Terra Water later? I think Terra Water Golden Go makes a lot of sense. I think it covers for them being faster and going for Moongeist Beam. I think it's crucial we get to Make It Rain off this turn. So we Terra first, so either they didn't Terra or they're slower. Let's see. Unfortunately, if they go for something like Mortal Spin, they will poison the Golden Go, but they'll have to be... No, they're air balloons, they're not Sash. They do Terra. I'm curious what this Terra is. And we are faster. Grass? That would be amazing if Make It Rain still kills. I don't think it will, but with Metal Coat, we are doing more damage than people expect. Okay, that's why we Terra Watered. We know we're faster than the Glamora. Hang in there, Golden Go. Come on. Nice. Big damage. Take out that Glamora. Not quite. But, Scrafty, how much damage are you doing? That's the big question. Air Balloon shouldn't matter. Toxic Spikes. That's actually rough, because we do have the Zamazenta in the back. Toxic Spikes... I could have Terra Poison the Scrafty, which is kind of one of the thought process I had with leading it, but then I was just like, oh, I just won't hit the Glamora with a... I don't think that crit mattered. I think it was going down anyway. I was like, oh, but I just won't hit the Glamora with a physical move. But no, they set it up themselves, didn't they? So that is rough. That tells me they certainly have Dozo in the back. They're planning on stalling me out. Why is everyone running Dondozo? They can't Terra it, which is nice. I knock it off here. And I go for Shadow Ball into the Dondozo, I think. I could go for Make It Rain. Just on the off chance the Glamora wants to stay in. I think I'd do that, actually. I think that could make sense for the Glamora to stay in. It's not doing anything in the endgame, right? And Make It Rain is still doing some amount of damage. If it hits. So I'm down to Make It Rain. Just, like, cover for it. That's the most obvious play. But I just didn't think that there was too much cost in this. Especially because I think they might just try and KO my Golden Go anyway. Outspeed and KO it. I think it makes a lot of sense to me. A worst case scenario would have been them getting 2 layers of Toxic Spikes. And then I just am not sure I've got any prayer. Knockoff is actually really good utility here, I will say. Even though it's not going to do a ton of damage. I don't think Golden Go lives that. I'd be surprised if it did. Yeah. Getting rid of their leftovers, which I'm sure the item is genuinely very good. I think I do want to preserve Iron Bundle. So I think I'm fine to go Zamazenta here. And then I think we just body press it out, chip it down as much as it can. The fact that it can't recover now with leftovers is actually awesome. Scrafty put in some great work there. And we're hoping we put it low enough to be in Iron Bundle range. And it's like we want Iron Bundle for the endgame because it can clean up everything. It's faster than everything. It can one-shot everything except for the Dondozo at this stage. That knockoff is actually just so huge for us. I We're hoping they don't KO either. They might Wave Crash into the Scrafty, I think could make a lot of sense. I could be pivoting out the Scrafty for Intimidates. Hang in there. No, we knew it was going down. That's unfortunate. If I had switched in Bundle there, that would have been actually like a fantastic play, but it's just like, it's hard to know exactly what they're going with. Unless they have Body Press, they shouldn't be able to one-shot the Bundle. I think I just Freeze Dry. I think time is of the essence a little bit. I think if someone's going to be protecting, it's probably going to be them. Okay. I'm hoping they don't have any move to do huge damage to Bundle. Oh, no. They had Body Press, man. Yep, I should have protected, and then that would have given me just a little bit extra chip. I think we lose from there, from this position. That's rough. I don't think Protect would necessarily have saved us, right? Because the Dondozo's faster, which is big. Yeah, I mean, I also thought they might protect that previous turn, which is kind of why I didn't. Just because they, like, if I had protected and they, like, didn't protect, then they could protect the next turn. And then, like, what, do I protect? And then they protect, and then it's just, like, they're actually just stalling me out at that point. Yeah, it makes sense they got Body Press. We need this to kill, otherwise we're taking, like, just too much chip, I think. No, that's rough. Yeah, we lose. Because, yeah, they ignore our defense boost. That doesn't kill. That's super, super rough. We were close, man. That's a... I hate losing to Dondozo. Just because I feel like we did a lot right. I feel like we did a lot right in this game. I think it was just... we just needed a little bit more chip before we attacked for the first time with Bundle. And we would have had to have made a hard read in order to have gotten it. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Oh, I hate playing against Dozo. I hate playing as Dozo. I know some people love it, but it just it's like it takes a long time, and it just like sometimes people have tools to just invalidate it. I mean, I think it's significantly better closed sheets than it is open sheets. I think this makes a lot of sense to me. Oh no! I need Golden Go, don't I? Because actually, do I even need Golden Go? Terra Ghost Bundle is good here. I do have Iron Defense. Like, is my matchup good enough to where I don't need the gold? I think Golden Go is genuinely good here, though. I do like the double Fake Out. I'll bring Golden Go. Yeah, the question is, it's like, do I want to be more prepared for Kingdra Pelipper, in which case I prefer to have kind of like the two Fake Out Mons, or do I want to be more prepared for... Or do I want to be more prepared for... what was I going to say? The Zamazenta. Yeah, this is spooky. Just like, I don't know exactly what they're wanting to do here. I mean, I imagine this is something along the lines of Hurricane Draco Meteor, right? But you should be afraid of Fake Out. I think you should be terrified of Fake Out. So I have half a mind to double up onto the Pelipper. I think makes a lot of sense from my perspective. So I like Freeze Dry Grassy Glide onto Pelipper. Pelipper may or may not have Protect. They switch in for Farigiraf for Kingdra, you know, great play. Actually, no, I could see them switching in Farigiraf for the Pelipper, right? That would make sense. I'm hard reading Farigiraf coming in. I don't know if that's right. That was wrong, man. Let's see what they do. I mean, Protect with both would make sense. Protect with Kingdra makes a lot of sense. I thought they would go with Farigiraf. Oh, I had the play too. I had it. Grassy Glide Freeze Dry would have been amazing. Yeah, I had the win. Oh, that's so rough. I got in my own head. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. In order to kill the Bundle, you have to go for a Dragon move, right? Man, that bites. I so had it. I think you definitely want to go... If you go for Draco Meteor, then that's not entirely bad for me, right? I think Kingdra's too big of a threat, and I just want Chip here. Do I Terra Ghost Thwacky? I don't think that makes a lot of sense. Oh, I literally had the play last turn. I literally had it. I'm upset about that. Because, yeah, I was going to Grassy Glide, Freeze Dry the Pelipper. Okay, wait a second. Bundle should outspeed this Pelipper always. Should get the one-shot here onto the Kingdra, which is a huge threat removed. So it's actually not bad for us. I'm wishing I had... Well, like, if I would hammer it, I could have got hit in Confusion, which wouldn't have been ideal. I'm assuming this is Hurricane in the bundle. I think we live? Not that. Don't live a crit, do we? Okay. I think Terra Water on Zamazenta is looking good here. We definitely can't Terra the Golden Go. The Golden Go is super, super important. Thunderous. Okay, well maybe we don't Terra Water. Alright. Oh, that sucks. That I kind of enabled them in that way. I think you go for Wind Bolt, right? And you go for Hurricane onto Zamazenta. And I think what that means is, do I go into Golden Go? And Grassy Glide? I don't like that play, but I think that's my play. And let's Grassy Glide into Pelipper. I don't like this play at all. Man, we could have had it turn 1. We just completely got turn 1 wrong. I predicted them to have... I hard-read them to have Farigiraf, which was a mistake. I think I got 2 in my head there. This is not a good position for us to be in, yeah. And that's even worse, because, yeah, now they get... Everything is hitting Golden Go, and their double target moves become more powerful. So that's extra unfortunate. Man, that's... Oh, we had it too. It's like we just... I made a hard read turn 1 that I just got super wrong. And then we got super, super punished for it. We 100% could have had this one. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, because Grassy Glide, Freeze Dry into Pelipper, I don't think they've got much they can do after that. And... yeah, I just needed to play on the front foot. I was putting them under a lot of pressure. Alright, I did this play so that I could stall out their Tailwind. This will be the last turn of it. So I think we do that, right? And then we kind of see. I mean, it's going to be Hurricane and Wind Bolt. No doubt about it. So, yeah, it's like... can't really Terra Water the Zamazenta. This is rough. Yeah, this one's... I think this one's done. But we could have... We so easily could have had it. Oh, we'll get to Master Ball, but I don't know if we're actually getting to Reg 1, unfortunately. Because I think, yeah, we're just going to be way too far behind. Tailwind is gone. Unfortunately, Golden Go doesn't outspeed anything. I think we need to protect with Golden Go. So that we can stall out Rain so it could potentially dodge something. And then... Body Press doesn't kill anything. I think we need to Iron Defense. And, I mean, yeah, I think we lose, but we're trying to fight, yeah. I mean, I was going for a double Protect while parried. Which I think is the right play. Just because this always kills the Golden Go. So what else was I going to do? Should be Hurricane, it should be game. Yep. Oh. It's rough. Yeah, we're not going to recover out of range. I guess moves can miss, right? I guess we play it out. The thought process... Oh, wait, no, it's still... They're Damp Rock. Of all things, Damp Rock. Oh, yeah, we guaranteed lose because they're Damp Rock. Oh, that's a rough one to lose. We could have had that one very easily. It just I think in order for us to lose that, turn 1 had to go exactly, completely incorrect. And it did. And Bundle got crit, which I think they probably needed. That one sucks. That one sucks. That one hurts, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, I always like leading Thwacky here. I think Zamazenta also makes a lot of sense. Bundle's really good. And then I think we go Scrafty as well. I just don't think Golden Go offers me a lot. And again, I think I said this in a previous video, but the nice thing about Zamazenta, when it comes to a matchup against an opposing Ditto, is like we're such a defensive Mon, and with us not being weak to body press, with us having leftovers, and Ditto only having 5 power points of all the moves that it copies, it's difficult for an opposing Ditto to KO us with body press before they run out of power points. It depends on the situation, of course, and they will copy all of our defense boosts, but it's not. I think it's it's a weaker matchup for something like a Choice Scarf Ditto. It's already, I think, a very difficult Mon to use in the position correctly. But the thing is, I actually don't think I like going up against Grimmsnarl. People rarely bring it up against me because Grimmsnarl is super afraid of Golden Go. But it's just not exactly something I loathe to face. I think I just fake out the Urshifu. You could be Terra Ghost, I could see that. In which case, that's not good for me. But yeah, I think I just fake out and I Iron Defense. I think it would make a lot of sense if they went for fake out into my Zamazenta, but this isn't bad. I can also see them like switching into Miraidon, and they're like, "Ha, I have terrain control." But if I get an Iron Defense off, then it's kind of worth it. I guess if they go hard Miraidon from Urshifu and fake out my Zamazenta, well played. Yep, that makes sense. A bit of a nothing burger of a turn. So we are faster than Urshifu. That's pretty good information. I think what that tells me, because, yeah, it looks like we are faster, is I'm actually down to Grassy Glide the Urshifu and Body Press it. And if you want to switch into Miraidon, I get really meaningful chip. And if not, then Urshifu goes down without getting an attack off, which I think is really big. So I'm down for that. Alright, well, of course, I could have Iron Defense. That would have been great for me, but yeah, I guess the Urshifu was under a lot of pressure, right? So yeah, that went as bad as it could have. And I bet this is going to be Drain Punch into Thwacky, which is not a disaster, but that actually did nothing. That did so little damage. Just, I think after what I just did, I think you're really afraid with the Urshifu. Maybe you don't value it a lot, but I think I also think I'd like to go Iron Defense. I'd like to get it on the board at some point. It just improves my damage output so much, which is a big reason I do really like it. I think you switch out Urshifu here. You might not. You might just say, I'm content to sack it. I think that's very possible. Because I'm not sure you have a great switch in. They didn't switch. That's not ideal for me. Maybe they Aqua Jets. No, it's not great for me. The Intimidate's nice. The Iron Defense is nice. They actually switch out the hands. Oh, okay, yeah. This makes sense. Oh, I thought they were going Miraidon, but that's not what they were doing. So let's see, is this Surging Strikes into Zamazenta, or is this Close Combat? Okay. I think they're probably Sash, since they did have Detect. So I think I'm down to double up onto the Incineroar here with Fake Out and Body Press. Oh, that's rough. That's just a maximum speed Incineroar. Because my Scrafty should outspeed pretty much all of them, unless you go really out of your way to be super fast. That's not horrible for me, though. Alright. I don't want to Terra Water at some point in this game. It's going to be one of my Terra Ghosts. So here, actually, I think what I'm good for is I'm pretty confident you are Focus Sash, right? And so I think what I like to do is go Iron Bundle. I think I want to Terra Ghost. Do I want to Icy Wind, or do I want to Freeze Dry? Because I think they're in a close combat. I think I'm just going to Icy Wind. It's going to do Big Chip regardless because of the 2 close combats. And then I'm going to Body Press the Incineroar. If this is Terra Ghost Incineroar on this turn, then that's really bad for me. So let's see what they do want to end up doing. So it feels like I've been in a good position all game, but haven't quite gotten the turns correctly. Because I'm pretty confident that Urshifu would have died to that double up if I had just committed to it. Just like, yeah, even after, I mean, Grassy Glade would have done about half. Iron Defense, or sorry, but Body Press is not affected by Intimidate, so I think it might have done the job there. If this is Terra Ghost Incineroar, that's just so bad. That just means I've gotten, like, every possible thing incorrect. Terra Grass, that's good. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Usually these teams do have Terra Grass. Yeah, and that means I feel even smarter about going for Icy Wind here, because that damage might just put it in range of Body Press. I'm pretty sure this is Sash Urshifu, which is why I didn't just go for a Freeze Dry. Big damage, big damage! There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Yep, there we go. Because I'm pretty sure they were a Focus Sash. They were like, oh, I bet they're gonna just Freeze Dry, expect me to die. And move on from there. But, no, my play covered for everything they did there. Yeah. Nope, feeling pretty good about that. Yeah, my positioning I felt very good about all game. And then just finally we got that turn where we could have the big result from it. Where it's like, yeah, I hit the 2 protects, but like I do have my physical wall in front of their physical mons. You've already Terra'd. I mean, here I think I just Icy Wind Body Press into Baridon. And I think, since Icy Wind's super effective, I think it should actually do enough. Assuming I hit the Icy Wind, and who knows about that. I think that's just the play that makes the most sense that I can make. Nice, good job, Bundle. Hoping for no Scarf on Maridon. Covert Cloak. Okay, we're fine. Alright, Covert Cloak Maridon. I mean, random Covert Cloaks on closed team sheets are very spooky, and I think it has a lot of application there that we haven't fully explored in North America, just because we had so many just open team sheet big tournaments. So I don't think it's an option that we always consider maybe as much as we could otherwise. Zamazenta is always fine unless Urshifu gets to attack it. And so I think a Detect on Urshifu makes a ton of sense here. But regardless, I think I still go for Freeze Dry into it. Freeze Dry... Yeah, the only way you stop that is with Aqua Jet, which means you wouldn't be attacking that slot. I go Freeze Dry Protect, oddly enough. I could also go Body Press. I'm just trying to think if a Wild Charge actually can end me from this range. I think it might, and so I actually would like to Protect, and I think that covers for everything. I think this is an odd play on my end, but this covers for Aqua Jet kill, Wild Charge kill. It's weird to Protect in front of Urshifu, but I'm just like, okay, either Urshifu's protecting or it's going down. And, yeah. And what was I going to say? And I really want Thwacky Like, I don't love the idea of Zamazenta taking damage before Thwacky gets on the field to get rid of the, to get rid of the terrain. Honestly, I'd prefer Bundle go down there than they attack into Protect, funnily enough. Because this significantly reduces Iron Hands' damage output. And with 2 Icy Winds on the Urshifu, it's like everything I have is faster than it. So Urshifu's not actually able to do what it wants to do here. In fact, I don't even need to Grassy Glide it, I can Wood Hammer it, because I know that you're not Choice Scarf, you've got 2 speed drops. I mean, Grassy Glide does always kill. So I think yeah, no, I'll just go for Grassy Glide. I think it's safer. In case you've got, like, a weird, like, jolly Iron Hands. Right? So I think I go for Grassy Glide, and then just in case of crit, we want to go for Body Press on the Iron Hands. Nice, nice, nice. Yep. They had too much chip. They were all, or they had too many drops. And I think even if they didn't, they'd go down from that range anyway. I don't think that would have killed an Electric Terrain, but I still just didn't want to take that hit in Electric Terrain. Because they get the Quark Drive boost, like, 1.3 times, and they get a 1.3 times boost from just using an Electric move. Excuse me, Electric move on Terrain. And so I was just like, that could actually kill, despite my boosts, if I'm not careful. So I think I managed this in-game correctly. There we go! Yeah, Thwacky just is a counter to Miraidon, what can I say? No, I think I'm liking our lines into Miraidon, which is, I think, very funny. It is a spooky mon, though, just because it's like, it can just do a huge chunk of damage to Zamazenta, which is just like one of the bulkiest mons in the format. It's still just like, it can, I think, with an Electrodrift, Choice Specs, Electric Terra, I'm pretty confident that's just a one-shot, which is absurd. Terra Water Zamazenta is good here. They got the double fire types. My team does not like fire types at all. Think I bring Nosepass? I could also lead Bundle, because that could kind of beta Terra a little bit. Or I could lead Scrafty as well. I don't hate leading Scrafty. I think it's good into anything, except for the Whimsicott. But it can still take a Moonblast better than they expect. I could Terra Poison it. I don't hate Nosepass. I mean, honestly, just because I'm like, if Nosepass gets a head smash into the right slot, that's huge. Nosepass also has Wide Guard, so I don't hate it here. I don't hate the Nosepass here. I think the Nosepass easily could be a Golden Go. It's definitely spooky with their double fire types. It's not ideal for me. It looks like they timed out, but if you select your 4 Mons but don't hit I'm ready, it still takes the Mons that you have previously selected. I bet you've got Fake Tears. Do you have Fake Tears Covert Cloak? Be surprised at that. I mean, you still gotta be really scared of Zamazenta, I think. I think they clearly have to have some sort of plan here. I'm considering going out into Nosepass. I don't hate that. And then potentially getting a priority Pain Split. Then I'm just gonna Poison Jab you. I don't think you... I think you're super afraid of Fake Out Body Press, right? Anyone in their right mind would be. We should live a Moonblast if they want to just Moonblast Protect. I figured that would protect. Show me Tailwind. Show me Tailwind here. Nice, okay. So they are Focus Sash, not Covert Cloak, which is not ideal. So I bet what you want to do is I bet you want to Moonblast into Scrafty. And I bet you want to... What, Terra Starstorm, right? Do I Terra Poison to not take a 4 times hit? Or I could Wide Guard as well. I actually like Pain Split there. Just to get that huge amount of chip. And then, you know what? I think I will Terra the Scrafty, and... Oh, no, I meant to hit the Whimsicott. That's not great. So I think Scrafty lives this. No, that's actually really bad because that's going to hit before the Nosepass. It's going to reduce the amount the Nosepass gets back. So that's actually pretty bad. That maneuver. They didn't Terra, so I mean, no, I just wanted the Whimsicott off the field. Meteor Beam's not bad. It's bad if they went into Scrafty. It's bad if they Meteor Beamed into Scrafty. Just because, like, the Terra means we take more damage from it. I'm hoping we get back to full with Pain Split. If not, then I feel like we've misplayed here. Because, yeah, I would rather have had the Whimsicott off the board. Maybe it's good to leave it on the board. This might be a blessing in disguise. Come on, get us back to full. Get us back to full. That's rough. That's actually really surprising. That tells me you're very fast, very offensive. You're a very fast, very offensive version of that Mon. Here, I would like to Wide Guard, because I think you want to Terra Starstorm, especially since I didn't show Wide Guard this last turn. Then do I want to Close Combat? I mean, if I knock out that Mon, that's pretty good for me, right? I could also go after the Whimsicott. I mean, I think if the Whimsicott goes down, then I think your Terapagos is kind of dead in the water. A little bit. So I don't hate my positioning here. I like Wide Guard, and I like... I think just knock off into the Whimsicott. They did not go for Terra Stellar, Terra Starstorm, which is not ideal. Yeah, I mean, now I'm Encored to Wide Guard. That's not horrible. We tank this because of the Assault Vest. And that means down the road, Zamazenta can knock out this Terapagos. You no longer have the speed advantage. I could have just Close Combated, killed the Terapagos, but I kind of thought that I could do that later. Well, if Whimsicott gets up another Tailwind, then that's just always pretty bad for me. So now I'm Encored into Wide Guard, so there's no way that you do, like, go for that, I think. What do I want to go for? And I'd love to get a Head Smash in at some point. That would be a lot of fun. But I'm not sure the Nosepass is super valuable here. I could hard switch, but I think Bundle and Zamazenta are both valuable. I think being Encored into Wide Guard's not bad. I think that's not a bad thing at all. I think Moltres is the thing I most want damage on. Just because, what was I going to say? I can, a Zamazenta from this range, I think, should always kill. Zamazenta from this range should always kill the other guy. The Terapagos. Wish it might have been nice to, like, live there in, like, Custap range. But no, that's a +1 Terapagos. It makes sense we go down to it. But yeah, now this, I think, for my opponent is a very spooky situation. I think you've got to Terra something, right? I think you've got to Terra something. I could see Moltres going for, like, a Will-O-Wisp. Worst case scenario would be if Terapagos switch out for something like a Fluttermane. That could be kind of bad. But I think I just want to protect with both. And to just kind of bait out that Terra on Moltres. So I think it's probably Terra Grass, if it's something, right? I don't know if this is a great play. It gives them the opportunity to switch out the Terapagos. That's not what I expected. Now they got Fake Out online. And now I can't protect what I could have earlier. So that is actually pretty bad. They might win from this position. Yeah, if I had just... I mean, honestly, it's like, I don't even need to... No, it was just... Yeah, no, that was too passive in the end. I was threatening too much. And I made a misplay there. I bet this is Terra Stellar, Terra Starstorm, even though they did set up terrain. And you're going to Fake Out the Zamazenta, certainly, right? I think there's no world in which you don't. I don't think the bundle lives, nor does it do enough damage back. I'm down to protect with both. See what's up. I think I lost the game on that last turn though. By protecting with both. Yeah, they should fake out Terra Stellar, Terra Starstorm here. I was afraid of the Moltres Terra Grassing, but yeah, even if I had just Hydro Pumped into the Rillaboom, I don't know about that. And I got the double. Okay. They're not terastallizing with the Terapagos. They went for Woodhammer. I'm a little bit confused about this. And they doubled up in the bundle. Okay! I don't know what that was. I don't know what on earth was the reason for that play. I'm hoping Body Press is still enough there. I mean, I think Grassy Glide would have just killed the bundle. So I'm confused, but I'll take it. And then I Hydro Pump the Rillaboom, I think. I could Iron Defense. Predict you to protect, and then I Iron Defense. That way Rillaboom's not a threat, and I could potentially answer Moltres later down the line. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. That last play was so odd to me. But I think I'm down for that. Let's see. I'm predicting a Protect from the Terapagos. What are they doing? I don't know what they're doing! I mean, the play might still win me the game, but I'm just like, I don't know why you didn't attack my bundle with Grassy Glide. Maybe they're choice locked? Maybe they thought I had Terra? Which I don't? I'm confused. Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. I mean, now the thing is, it's like, you've used Terra. Both of my Mons always, it's like, Zamazenta always outspeeds both of your Mons. Bundle does as well. Unless you're Choice Scarf Moltres. Which I don't think I plan on covering for. I think I protect, Moltres could have Tailwind, right? I'm afraid to protect her with both after what happened last time. I know you can't Terra. I mean, yeah, I think I just attack with both. Like, what happened last time spooks me. I think this is the play. We just go for it, we send it, we hope it works out. I mean, like, Assault Vest Moltres, I mean, this covers for, like, a Protect Terapagos, Tailwind on Moltres is what I was most afraid of. I thought about protecting both, but I was just like, oh, that could get me. Please, please, bundle kill. I don't know why they let me win this one. I'm gonna be honest. That wasn't clean. I think we had the advantage of the matchup. I think it was a really solid matchup on our end. But they got themselves, I think, in a winning position, and then they just asked us if we felt left out, and I really appreciate it. I'm not going to question it. We take those. We take those. All right. Woo. There we go. I think Scrafty put in a lot of work there, and then Bundle put in a lot of work. I think Rillaboom would have just KO'd if it went for Grassy Glide. But you know what? I'm not going to question their methods. So this is our worst matchup. This is definitely our worst matchup. We absolutely hate going up against Caloric Shadow. And them having a Chi-Yu as well makes it just, like, extra bad. If I'm them, I probably lead Chi-Yu, Caloric Shadow, right? It's probably just what I lead. So I think this makes some sense. Urshifu Water is also really bad for me. This is just a horrifying matchup. Do I not bring Zamazenta? I think I do bring Zamazenta, just because, like, Zamazenta can beat everything except for Tornadus and Cali Shadow. I think I just have to back myself to get into a winning position there. Then what? Do I need to bring something to beat the Urshifu? If I bring Bundle, I don't think I just have. I don't think I have the damage. But I'm not sure I can ever position Golden Go the way I want to. That's really. This is really tough. I could have gone Bundle instead of Zamazenta, and backed myself to get an Icy Wind, Make It Rain, or Icy Wind Shadow Ball off at some point. The way I played it, I'm putting an amazing amount of pressure on Scrafty and on Nosepass. All right. I don't think you go for Astral Barrage here. I think we play like they have some idea of what they're doing. I don't think you go for Astral Barrage here. And I think you are afraid of the Scrafty, so I think you either... I bet you Terra... I'm gonna guess this is Terra Fairy, and they go after Scrafty with some sort of move in that regard. Then, what do I want to be doing with... Do I hard predict that and go Poison Jab? And Head Smash the Chi-Yu? Sure. We're just gonna hard read them here. Please be Terra Fairy. We are going for the hardest of hard reads. Please be Terra Fairy. Please be Terra Fairy. Please be Terra Fairy. They're Terra Water, of course. Okay. I think we lose. Yeah, I mean, this is such a difficult matchup that I was just like, what can I even do? Knockoff would have been a lot better. I don't think... I'm just like, I don't think you go for Astral Barrage here. I mean, no one knows what Nosepass does, right? But I'm also just like, with Scrafty, I think you're less encouraged to go that route. They went for a spread move. I could have white guarded, and that's choice specs. Okay, or they just crit. Oh, man! Oh, I assumed they knew what Nosepass was doing. Yeah, we lose. Oh, that bites. I could have white guarded and knocked off something. And been in a great spot. Oh, what am I thinking? Yeah, we would have put them way on the back foot. That's really horrible. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's our worst matchup, right? It's like, I have to get a read right. They so easily could have done something different. That's a lesson learned, though. I just need to click wide guard. But, like... Man, I can't believe they hit 2 spread moves into that. No, we're done. We're not staying here. One Astral Barrage wins them the game. And we've already used up a lot of time. That's rough. I think we were 1 away, I guess. And I think we lost on that. Terapagos is a good matchup for us. Mienshao is fine for us as well. I mean, Zamazenta looks incredible here. They really need to leverage Fluttermane if they want to have a chance against Zamazenta. I like Thwacky for its fake-out support here. Golden goes good into the Amoonguss. I like Bundle, just because it's something that can outspeed the Fluttermane. I think this is a difficult matchup for my opponent. I like Iron Defense here, and I like Fake Out. I'm considering Terra Ghost Fake Out, truth be told. But I think I just keep it simple. If they're Cloak, then that is bad for me, right? If they're Covert Cloak, then this is bad for me. Okay, they were threatened. Nice, I feel very good about my play then, just because getting an Iron Defense on the board at some point is fantastic. Yeah, that's fine. Here, Scrafty would be a really nice switch-in. But I think still just Bundle in general is good here. Do I Terra Water? If I Terra Water, I'm weak to Terra Starstorm. But I could back myself to just out-position it. at the end of the day, right? I don't think I do Terra Water, because I think you would rather go after Thwacky. We do still have a defense boost. I don't think you want to Terra Fire. And then Grassy Glide, I think, is really good for us here. So I think this is what we go for. They do Terra, okay. So yeah, I should have Terra Watered. Just because I'm very confident you go for the crit chance and fire move, Ivy Cudgel. This is unfortunate because it is going to do a lot. That is unfortunate. I could have... Nah, I mean, Protect I don't think would have bought me a whole lot. I mean, no, Protect would have been better in hindsight. Please go after the Thwacky. No, of course. We actually took that a lot better than I thought we would. Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. I mean, yeah, they're targeting the threat correctly, but the fact that we're not a Steel type, and the fact we have leftovers, actually helps us out a ton here. Yeah, I think I Protect here. I mean, we're in a pretty good spot, all things told. Here, I think I want to get Iron Bundle in. I think that's what I want to be doing. I mean, I could Terra Water, but at some point, maybe. But I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to U-turn. If you want to kill Thwacky, be my guest. I just want Iron Bundle in. I could Grassy Glide and kill the Mienshao. However, I don't think Mienshao has Protect. And it's just like, I want Bundle in so I can Icy Wind, or so I can threaten this Ogre Pawn more quickly, is my thought process. Probably wouldn't Icy Wind because they have Wide Guard. I'd probably Hydro Pump instead. I just want some momentum. And I want to... Oh, wow. Yeah, they got me. If I had Terra Watered, I would have been fine. That was a misplay on my end. I forgot that was an option. Yeah, because I think they went off that. That's so rough. Because, yeah, a Terra Water would have been amazing for me. But yeah, now I'm not certain we've got the tools. That's really rough. Now it's all up to Golden Go. We haven't Terra'd, though, so we can Terra Ghost the bundle so that Mienshao can't hit it. Yeah, we always go bundle. And then we're going to go Bundle, and we are going to go Golden Go. We're going to Hydro Pump Nasty Plot. We're still in it. They played that perfectly. They played that perfectly. I should have seen the feint coming, in my opinion. And what I could have done is U-turn. Terra Water Protect might have been a better play. I think I should have seen the feint coming, and it's pretty common on Mienshao. But very well played to them. It's a difficult thing to ever see coming, just because it's an unusual move in VGC. And yeah, and they played that super, super well. You gotta respect that when your opponent makes a good play like that. But it's still a difficult matchup for him, and it is still not done. Especially because Terra Ghost on Bundle is really useful here. I expect this to be a Protect from Ogre Pawn. So I think it's pretty clear what Bundle wants to do, but they may want to close combat my Bundle, which will put them at a bit of a disadvantage. Mienshao usually doesn't carry any move to hit Ghost types, and the fact that, yeah, now one of your Mons just can't hit these two is pretty spooky for you. Especially if they don't pivot at all, if they just Protect and close combat. That's a smart play. It forces me to Hydro Pump, which is the less accurate move, and if I miss, I lose. Bundle's clutch, though. So you probably have Earth Power on this Terapagos. So I bet this next turn what you do is you go for Wide Guard again, and you go for Earth Power. Because, yeah, I can't Shadow Ball the Terapagos, of course. So you forced me to actually deal with your Mon that is walled by what is presently available. And then what Mon do you bring in after that? I'm not sure you have a lot that really wants to deal with the two Ghost types after that. The only thing you could have that would be real big trouble is Fluttermane. That would be the one thing you could have that would be real big trouble for me. But here, I think I just go for Protect because I'm pretty confident you want to go for Earth Power. I think I just go for Freeze Dry. That should always kill the Mienshao. And then I'm hoping that you don't have a way to one-hit KO the Iron Bundle here, is my big hope. Yep, that's what I expected. And I'm hoping you just are going for Earth Power on the Golden Go. Alright, alright. If they went into the bundle, that's actually just a very good play on their end. Man. Yeah, that's really rough. That's not what I expected, you know. I guess they knew the Golden Go couldn't do a lot that turn. Curious what their last mon is. So we do get to set up Grassy Terrain again. I bet it's Fluttermane. Fluttermane would be the thing that causes me just the most trouble here. Iron Hands, okay. Thwacky should be faster. They may or may not have Protect. I like the idea of Nasty Plot again. And Fake Out into the Terapagos. I don't think that you... this is actually really tricky. I predict no Protect from the Terapagos. I think I go for Make It Rain, and I go for Fake Out. If they protect the Terapagos, I think they win here. Okay. But I was like, I think you save it for the next turn. Would be kind of how I think you go about it. This is going to do a lot of damage. Oh, that was not the play on their end. Yeah, just Thwacky ends up being faster, which is huge. Oh, and that's just a kill! That's amazing, Golden Go. I didn't expect that. That's awesome. Really awesome. Okay. Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. And now I think we just have enough firepower here. Because I think we just go for Shadow Ball Woodhammer. I don't think we overthink it. And I think even if you're AV, I think this has enough in the tank. I think they played a lot of that super, super well. I think we had the better matchup. And, you know, we've been on that other end quite a few times on the series. But Zamazenta does do well in Terapagos. They did amazing dealing with the Zamazenta. But then their team was just not good against Golden Go. So it was like, yeah, in the process of dealing with Zamazenta, they took too much damage on their Golden Go counter, which is Ogerpon. And we were able to pull ahead. I mean, they did put themselves in a position, though, where it's like I had to hit a Hydro Pump against the Ogerpon. So I think they did play it very, very well. I mean, Sneasler, Amoonguss, Clefairy all hate to go up against Golden Go. I mean, I like the idea of denying Trick Room, right? I could just go lead Nosepass and Taunt. And that can also do well against Amoonguss. I think Golden Go's so good, I might leave it at the back. This is a funny game to bring Nosepass into. And then I think it's either Scrafty or Thwacky. It's either Scrafty or Thwacky. And just like, do I need that recovery? I think I like Scrafty more, specifically into the Raging Bolt. I think the Raging Bolt is something that is very spooky for me. I like my Assault Vestmon to try and take it down. I like that I can intimidate the Ursaluna. I'm hoping that Nosepass can do enough to deny Trick Room, because I don't think you're going to expect... Taunt on Nosepass, and I don't think you're going to cover for it. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I am curious what you want to do. I could Tira Ghost the Nosepass. Is that something I want to do? Because I could see them faking out the Nosepass. This is a little tough. I think I'm just going to double switch here. I don't know if that's the right play. I don't like losing my defense boost. But I like getting the Intimidate off on Sneasler. I could see them faking out the Nosepass and having Normal Gem Unburden. I like lowering the Sneasler stats. I like getting my Assault Vestmon in against the Raging Bolt. And I think Nosepass can do things later down the line. It can, with Wide Guard, it can stop Glacial Lance. It can taunt to stop a Trick Room. Got that wrong a little bit. Yeah, because I would have preferred to just have Pain Split then. Pain Split would have been a lot better. Oh, that's pretty bad, actually. That's really awful. Yeah, because Golden Go, which looked so amazing in this matchup, is now neutralized. So that was not a good play. If I had Pain Split there, we would have been in a really, really good spot. Protect Pain Split was what I also thought about, and that was the better play in the end. All right. You could hit Scrafty hard here, but if you do, you're taking Make It Rain. So I like the idea of, I think, Make It Rain and Fake Out. To get some damage on the board on Sneasler. This is, yeah. I'm not liking my first turn now. It's good to see no Protect. I could see that's not what I expected. That's actually super bad for us because yeah, it's just like that. That's really bad. That's pretty awful. Okay. Yeah, I can go for Make It Rain again, and we go for Knockoff. We just go for some damage. I could Terra Poison here, because I could see them wanting to close combat Scrafty. Well, I need to... I don't think Terra Water makes sense later in the game. I think Terra Poison makes sense here. I think this knockoff into Raging Bolt is crucial. And just trying to guarantee we get that. And that we don't get KO'd by, like, the Sneasler first is big. It is at -1. Oh, no, we just had a bad turn one. Because, yeah, if we had Pain Split into the Giraffe and protected turn one, we would have gotten a lot of momentum. Okay, we live that because they're -1. Alright, we're getting 2 attacks off, which is really nice. We knock off their Assault Vest. Please hit. Okay. That's a good chunk. It's a good chunk. I mean, I think Golden Go's kind of run its course. So I think we close combat, and I think we Make It Rain. And we'll see what's what from there. Alright, Scrafty, I'd love it if you could hang on to whatever this is. Come on, Scrafty, come on. Hang in there, Scrafty, hang in there. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Come on, big damage, big damage! Good job, Scrafty! That was actually a big one. That was really important. So the issue is, if they brought a Moongus, then all of a sudden, we're not in a good spot. I'm going to bring out Zamazenta. If they do have a Moongus, then bringing out Nosepass is better so I can get the taunt off. But I know they have Cali Ice. And I know if they have Cali Ice, then I need to be getting Iron Defenses up before they can be attacking. This is also a situation in which I think it's actually good to not be the more common version of Cali Ice, which I think is very funny. Or sorry, of Zamazenta, which I think is very funny. So we can get an Iron Defense off here. You're at -1. I don't think keeping Scrafty alive is the most helpful thing in the world. Getting up Iron... I mean, actually having a Fake Out could be really big, right? So I bet you kill Scrafty and go for Trick Room. And then if I have Nosepass in, then I can Pain Split. Which is not bad, right? And then I keep my Fake Out for later in the game. So I actually think this makes a ton of sense. Yeah, okay. Alright. Didn't quite get that play correct, but still don't hate it. Ooh. Actually, yeah, having Taunt on board is really good for the Amoonguss. Nice! Okay, no, that was a great play! Okay. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Taunt on Nosepass is why we brought it. So Golden Go wouldn't be our only answer into this duo, because Golden Go's a great answer into this duo. We didn't defend it super well. Unfortunately, they've got 2 physical attackers left, and Amoonguss. So unless this is Clear Smog, in which case I'll be really sad, this is not a horrible position for us. Because, yeah, I'm just going to go for Taunt on Amoonguss. So you can't Spore my Zamazenta, and I'm going to get another Iron Defense. They could be Mental Herb. That's very possible. I think Mental Herb's very possible. We hope not. I do just have a general level of anxiety in all things in my life. And it does help for Pokemon sometimes. But I'm always just like, oh, what's the worst thing that can happen here? Mental Herb. Do they have Mental Herb? Maybe. Yeah, and their thought process is, I'll Rage Powder this turn, set up Trick Room, Spore next turn. Is kind of what their thought process is here. And they're defending the Kelly Ice, sort of. Please don't be Mental Herb. Nice. I'm not a Steel type. That doesn't quite work. Not a Steel type, friend. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Alright, do you have Clear Smog? Is the big question, right? I mean, I probably Wide Guard here. Or I could taunt the Cali Ice, right? I don't think it's a bad play. And then next turn I could potentially Pain Split. I prefer Wide Guard. I prefer Wide Guard because they could Pollen Puff into Glacial Lance, and that would be really bad for me. A taunt would have been good. I do like Wide Guard though, because it's like we've shown taunt, right? They know High Horsepower doesn't do anything to Zamazenta. And so I think they're going to be... I think it makes sense if they want to do something along the lines of go for a Glacial Lance expecting to be taunted. They haven't seen Wide Guard, they have seen taunt. Show me Glacial Lance. Show me Glacial Lance. They get that play right. I think I keep Nosepass around. I'm not sacking Nosepass here yet. And I think I want to not have to worry about Sneasler. I'm going Scrafty. We're body pressing. Yeah, and we have Custap as well, so even if they do set up Trick Room at some point, we can taunt them very quickly, which is really nice, and I don't think they'll see that coming. That makes sense. I was afraid they'd fake out the Nosepass, because a Pain Split there would have been pretty good. But that's pretty good for us, too. Because, yeah, now I can Pain Split up. They know I have Wide Guard. They're going to be afraid of that. And I believe we'll get to full health, because I think they should have maximum HP investment. So I think we'll get to full health. I'd be a little surprised if we didn't. With our Pain Split, which is now going to move even before the Sneasler, which is really nice because of our Custap Berry. Yep, so I'm going to Body Press, and I am going to Pain Split. Yep, good for that. I mean, Amoonguss is taking a lot of damage here. This is fine with me. I guess if they Trick Room here, that is bad. Okay, no, that's fine, though. Did we not eat the Custap? Oh, no, they have a Nerve! They have a Nerve, so Custap Berry was not about to work. But you know what? That's a 2-hit KO, because we're at +6. So yeah, I think we just go for that KO on Amoonguss, because if Amoonguss dies, I think they just lose. Because we've just got so much defense. And then we can still also Pain Split. So yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, they're doing their best. Yeah, that'll go down. Big damage, Nosepass, big damage. Back to full. Oh, that's awesome. Now, I think my play here is... It's like I could like head smash the Amoonguss and body press it, which would kill, but I think my play is actually just to taunt the Amoonguss and to body press the Cali Ice and to back myself to win quick enough in that world, even if you protect the Cali Ice. And I think this should be pretty guaranteed. So yeah, Nosepass doing a huge amount of work here. Yep, and I'll always be able to kill the Amoonguss before it can Spore, which is the thing I'm most afraid of. Head Smash there would have been a really fun way to end it, but it's only 80% accurate, so it opens up me a world in which I can definitely lose the game. If they have Clear Smog on Amoonguss, then... Oh, no, I think we're fine. Yeah, they'll need to get a crit. They'll need to get a crit. Here, I think we just go after the Amoonguss, just because they could set up Trick Room, and so protecting could be really bad for us in that regard. And, they could set up Trick Room or they could protect, so I think just the best play to cover everything is to go after the Amoonguss and to back myself to live 2 Glacial Lances, which I'm pretty sure I do. I'd be pretty surprised if I didn't. Or I guess we should only take 1 Glacial Lance in this world. But we do take the Rocky Helmet ship. Alright. Don't crit. If they crit, we lose. Nice. Yeah, Nosepass did a ton of work there to put us back in the game. And Scrafty did awesome too, being able to kill that Raging Bolt when it did, because that was just a huge, huge threat. Yeah, we just don't let them set up Trick Room. We don't want to protect, because even though we get leftovers, it could give them another opportunity to critical hit and win the game. Yeah, they don't have anything to do at this point. Because technically that helps me because I get leftovers. That was a big game for Nosepass right there. That was a big game for Nosepass. There we go. Yeah, Nosepass destroyed that game. They were really, really struggling to deal with it in the end game. So that was awesome. Nosepass Zamazenta. The best core in Regulation G. Yeah, this is just your classic Zamazenta Nosepass Thwacky balance. The Scrafty thrown in there. You know, pretty typical stuff. Pretty typical stuff. Alright, are we in Master Ball? Took a long time this second time around. There we go! What rank are we? 51! I mean, that is probably the highest rank a Nosepass has ever been. We are gonna play until we lose. I hope it's quick because I'm tired and I'm hungry. Oh, I actually just hit random again, and we got something we already had. That's actually crazy. I didn't mean to hit that. I just clicked that out of pure instinct, but that's what we got. That's absurd. I'm sure that'll play at some point. I don't know when, but that was crazy. I didn't mean to click there. Okay, cool. Alright, we just added Regice to the team. Maybe. I don't know if we actually used it. It's an ice type. It's not great. I've given it 0 thought. I rolled it like 5 seconds ago. We are gonna see though. Yeah, we just ranked up to Master Ball. Hypothetically, I'm assuming we didn't get to rank 1 automatically. That seems very improbable, and if that's the case, then you're not seeing this. But yeah, we ranked up. We get to add them on. Let's see if it's any good. It's not. Okay. We like to see Terapagos. They do have some tools against us, though. What threatens Zamazenta, right? The Fluttermane, probably. So I think this is a lead that makes a lot of sense to me. I think Golden Go is definitely good here. And then I want a way to deal with the Raging Bolt. I think the double fake out pivot makes the most sense to me. Yeah. Fluttermane is scary with what I'm bringing. I like having an extra speed control for bundle, because sometimes Thwacky's Woodhammer will leave a Fluttermane with a small amount of HP. And so just being able to have a Mon that outspeeds naturally is really, really useful, I think. And so that's the thing I'm most afraid of with what I'm bringing here. Alright. I mean, I think Terapagos has got to be scared out by this. I'd be really surprised if Terapagos was not scared out by this. Just because I can fake out Body Press, and then it's kind of donezo for it. So I'm actually down to fake out... I could U-turn for momentum. I think I'm down to fake out the Grim. Good for that. I'm shocked they stayed in, man. Okay, they're covert. Oh, that's why. That really sucks. Yeah, that's a big best of one thing there. Oh, that really bites. If I had faked out the other slot, I would have been fine, too. You probably have Thunder Wave on this Grimmsnarl, I'd assume. Because this is going to be a more offensive Grimmsnarl set, right? So I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to protect. I think your Grimmsnarl is going to be targeting... I think you're probably not screens. I think your Grimmsnarl is going to be targeting down my Zamazenta. I bet your Specs. And then I think we U-turn out into Scrafty. So that next turn we can threaten... we get some recovery, and next turn we can threaten big damage on Terapagos. They got us turn 1, but... still not super simple for them. Yeah, and here they're kind of covering for... Well, actually, I'm curious. I don't think that's bad for me. I bet you've got Thunder Wave on this Grimmsnarl. I'd be very surprised if you didn't. I bet this is Specs as well, so I'm a little sad I didn't bring Nosepass. Wow. They got me, I guess. That bites, because I think this should kill the Thwacky now. The question is, do you have Thunder Wave, right? Yeah, I really will miss that terrain. Do you have Thunder Wave is my big question. So I could go Golden Go, I could make it rain Body Press, and that should kill you. But if you have Thunder Wave, then that's bad for me. I could also go Scrafty, I could fake out. If I'm expecting... I think I go Golden Go, though, because I think if I bring in Scrafty, that gives them an opportunity to bring in Fluttermane, and I think I lose from that position. If they have Thunder Wave and they use it here, I think they do win. But, I mean, from their perspective, I could have Wide Guard, right? That I could go for. Like, they don't know I'm a Body Press. Or, so they don't know I'm Iron Defense, necessarily. Yeah, so we just go for this. I think this is threatening. This could lose us the game. Yeah, makes sense. I'd love to see a Fluttermane. I think that should go down to this double up. Grimmsnarl went for an attack here. Big damage, big damage. KO the Grim. Nice. Yep, that's Metal Coat Golden Go for you. Yeah, all of a sudden, yeah, I think they're not as happy with proceedings. I mean, they might have Fluttermane, though, right? Because this all might have been in order to bring in Booster Fluttermane alongside their Terapagos, which I think makes a lot of sense. The way they've played it, I think their Terapagos is Specs. I don't want to see Fluttermane. I think your Terapagos is Choice Specs. I think your Terapagos is Choice Specs, and I'm going to make that call. And so I'm just going to double up into it for as much damage as I can. I'm going to hope that we knock it out. And I'm going to bank on the remainder of my Mons doing the job. So let's see. Please don't protect. Okay? Golden Go, please move next. Nice, nice, nice. They'd have to be maximum speed in order for that not to happen. That's really good for us. Yeah, Fluttermane was the thing I was most afraid of. Scrafty does, I think, pretty well in an endgame against Raging Bolt. Electro Web, that's A-okay. Yeah, we are maximum speed Golden Go, which came in clutch here, I think. If they expected to have one of their Mons outspeed. Yeah, Zamazenta pretty much gained back all the health it lost there. And I think we've got some very strong pathways here now. Because, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to protect. Golden Go's now at -2, but we've got an Assault Vest Scrafty in, and I think we've got this one wrapped up. That's fine. Yep, and yeah, and just grassy terrain plus leftovers for Zamazenta, I think would just be a nightmare to face. So yep, I think we've got this one here. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna Iron Defense to cover for the Protect. We are going to go ahead. We are going to Fake Out, and I think we've got enough of the tank here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, they had a great turn 1, but a bad matchup is still a bad matchup for you. And it just, like, because we had grassy terrain, because we have leftovers on Zamazenta, it can just be brought back into the fight, even if you get a good deal of damage on it, in a surprise fashion. So it's like, for best of ones, you can try and surprise your opponent, like, really quickly hit hard, or, like, have, like, a weird tech like Covert Cloak Grim. But also, like, so much value comes as well for having just, like, really bulky win conditions, where it's like, even if your opponent surprises you, you still have ways back into the game. So it's kind of like 2 ways to kind of handle the best. Oh, 15! Okay. Nosepass is 15th in the world. We're going to play till we lose, because we've already played a huge number of games. But 15's not bad. 15's not bad at all. Okay. All right. Oh, this might be the end of the line for us, though. Because this is our nightmare matchup. This is either Wolf's team, or it's the team that won the LA Regionals. Yeah, question is that a Terra Fury Calyrex, or is it a Terra Ghost Calyrex with Psychic as well? Hard to say. Oh, the Urshifu is just so spooky for me. Most of the time they haven't been leading Urshifu, though. I'm content to go with this. I can Terra Ghost, Wide Guard, get some damage off with Golden Go. I think we bring Bundle. Oh my gosh. This is so rough. And then what? Do we bring Scrafty for Fake Out to have another way into it? I mean, this is so difficult. I don't know if that's right. But just with all their physical attackers, I do think Zamazenta, it's like... Yeah, it's like, I think Scrafty could lose some... Like, even though Intimidate's good, Scrafty could lose an endgame even if we knock out Calyrex Shadow. The Urshifu really scares me. I feel like I didn't bring great answers into it, but of course it's always just the Calyrex Shadow that most bothers you. Yep, this is not ideal. Whether this Urshifu is Sash or Scarf will actually tell me something. It will probably tell me what it's, what if this is Wolf's team or the one that won LAIC. Let's see. I think I would like to go... Do I want to go Bundle? I think I do, because that threatens the Urshifu. And then I think I'm going to go Terra Water Nasty Plot. As strange as that is. I want my Golden Go to live whatever they want to do, and I want to put myself in a position where I can KO the Calyrex Shadow if it comes in. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this matchup hinges on Golden Go. It's the only thing that can really do significant damage to Calyrex Shadow. It's all up to that Mon. So if this is Sash or Shifu, it's going to speed tie us. Which means we might move first or they might move first. If this is Scarf or Shifu, it'll always outspeed. And yeah, it's really, that's the tough thing, right? Okay. They went for the Nosepass. And they did move first. They didn't fake out. So I bet they knocked off into the Golden Go, which is not ideal. Because Metal Coat actually we have specifically for Calyrex Shadow. So we can, at +2, always KO it. But yeah, we lost that, didn't we? I don't hate Shadow Ball. I'm predicting Scarf, right? I don't hate this. Freeze Dry should just OHKO if it's Scarf. I think it should. Which is why I'm making this play. Come on, please just OHKO. It's Sash. But we covered for it. If we need to win this speed tie and hope that they are adamant, because they should be adamant. Man, that bites! Oh, that's so rough. I think we should lose now. Unless they're very careless. And this should be Terra Fairy on Calyrex Shadow as well. Ugh. Yeah, I think we probably lost that speed tie unless they are Jolly. They should probably be adamant. But, I mean, just I think the better Urshifu set. But yeah, that bites. Okay. Yeah, we go Nosepass because I think they might go Calyrex Shadow here. And Nosepass is the only thing that gives us a prayer in that world. You are very likely Terra Fairy with no Focus Sash. You're going to be very bulky, which is unfortunate. But we're going to go for Wide Guard here. We are going to go for Make It Rain, hoping that you go for, like, Terra Fairy Astral Barrage. If you go for Draining Kiss in the Golden Go, I think you automatically win the game. We're going to hope they don't know what Nosepass does. We're going to hope they play aggressively. This is spooky. I could also Shadow Ball the Calyrex. But I think if they attack this turn, I think they're going to Terra. They don't attack. We need our Mon to live. So, unfortunately, we do reveal our hand with White Guard. That is unfortunate. Probably will cost us the game, truth be told, because now they can just safely go for an attack into the Golden Go. Yep, that was a good play on their end. Yep, because now they're going to go for Astral Barrage. There's nothing I can do about that. So I could... I mean, there's no world in which Head Smash KOs the Calyrex. I can't Pain Split. Could go into Zamazenta, but, like, what does that accomplish? This is really bad. Yeah, I mean, Zamazenta, we just don't have a chance now. Yeah, it's like we need every little thing to go right, you know? We'll see if that does anything. And then we'll protect. Crit, maybe? Crit, maybe? I don't think a crit does it, but like, we can always hope. Oh, they crit. Come on, Nosepass, come on. Oh, the parting shot the Nosepass. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is just an unwinnable sort of matchup. It's like we have to get everything correct. Granted, if we had won the speed tie with Urshifu, I'm assuming it was a speed tie, but they might have been Jolly. Big damage, come on! Yeah. And it's a legendary mod. It's got more bulk than you think. -1 base 35 or so attack. That sounds about right, unfortunately. No, Scrafty wouldn't have saved us here. We needed the Iron Bundle to live. So if we had actually Icy Winded into Shadow Ball on the Urshifu, that would have been really good. But that wouldn't have been great if they were Scarf, you know. So like it's not. It's like we need to get every little thing correct and then some to win this sort of matchup. Unfortunately, it was just kind of the nature of it. Yeah, and Heavy Slam's gonna do not nearly enough. I think they might just knock out the Zamazenta Raw here. Oh, they have Psyshock. So I think they're their own set of this team. I mean, I do really like the composition of the team. It's something I've used in Indianapolis to get top 32. Some different sets, but this is gonna do nothing. Yep. Yeah, we don't quite have it, do we? Yep. I think that's gonna be our run. Nosepass to 15th in the world. That's not a bad place to end up when using a team of completely randomized Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed the journey. I sure had a lot of fun with it. I mean, 15th in the world with Nosepass, Thwacky, Scrafty, Base, Zamazenta, Golden Go and Bundle is not bad at all. It's not bad at all. We'll 100% take that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you had some fun. Yeah, I had a ton of fun with this series. I played a lot of games today, so I'm super worn out. But yeah, I really appreciate you being here. I love to team build with wacky stuff, so make sure to subscribe for more. And have a good day. Have a good day. All right, we're number 83. We're not gonna make a run up there. I think 15th is about as good as we're gonna get, and we'll take 15th. Not bad at all.